No. Oh, fuck.
All right, round 2 with Satisfactory viewers. Now that I actually have the stream going. Are you dying over there, Farty?
No. Yesterday you shut off so quickly that I couldn't get my box. And now everything I had in my inventory is gone.
Oh, I didn't know you had died yesterday.
Everything. I
Oh, that
said
sucks.
it.
That sucks.
And it's been. Oh, fuck.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
No, we're not. There were like fucking much in there. There was Sam or in there. There was what was in there too. There was
Oh,
there
crap.
was like 400 iron. What was there in there too? There was oh god. There were 200 of these copper sheets things.
Oh, that's one. That's the one that's gonna hurt for sure. Oh, and now I died.
Oh no, the crate is still there. It just didn't show to me.
Bummer, bummer. Well, at least now we can make our stuff that we need. Oh, I lost everything.
Oh no, that's your crate. Oh no, that sucks. No, my crate is gone forever.
Well, grab my crate. Let me get the copper then.
Copper sheets.
Why aren't any of these machines working?
Oh, were these mine? No, they weren't.
Oh, there it is.
Mine?
One of the generators ran out of power. So what we're currently working on, guys, is we're crossing that boundary of biofuel to coal. So we're trying to get automated power, essentially, is what we're doing. And we're just right at the edge of it. So we've got just a little bit more to go. We still have 4 stacks of solid fuel, so that's going to be enough to get us going for quite some time.
Man, your thing is better than your internet connection, I think.
Is it? Dang. Getting some of this stuff. I'll take 2 stacks of this. And then get our plates. Nope. Almost made the same mistake. I didn't grab any of the copper.
There's a fox. I'm gonna pet him.
The lizard doggo?
Yes.
Hey? Farty's over there making friends. I need...
There was the spider coming out of nowhere.
Oh, those spiders are creepy too. Wait till you encounter one of the big spiders.
This was the big one.
Ooh.
This was the big one. He was like double the size of me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you found him then. Alright, craft bench. Okay, I can make all of the tools that I need to make. Actually, I should make a weapon first.
I'm going to dinner, okay? See you.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Try to get someplace safe, though. Where is our equipment shack? I can't find it. Oh well, I'm just gonna go back and get my crate. Yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful game, guys. Nighttime, especially in some biomes, you get bioluminescence. Looks gorgeous. You know what? I'm gonna do it properly this time. So, ooh, see, I almost made a mistake. I didn't have, I would have gone all the way there without laying power lines, which would have meant I had to make the trip a second time. So now what we're going to do, we're going to come over here, we're going to make some cables. And this is going to give us the materials for the power lines that we need. don't have to make too many. I think probably 100 might be good for us. All right. Just like that. Now, let's keep making this. My girlfriend's all excited about the YouTube subs. She's actually the one that got all the YouTube stuff put together. Her and I were talking, and I was telling her I didn't know if I had the energy of running 2 separate channels like that. We still haven't figured out a way to do like a dual stream. All right. Keep on making power. Grabbing these nuts as I find them. This is going to be a food source. You can combine them with other things. There's rudimentary cooking in the game. It still has a ways to go. It's all early access. The guys that make this are actually Coffee Scene Studios. You may have heard of them from some of their other games, Valheim or what was the other one? Goat Simulator? Keep on pushing. So we are encountering the more, we're about to start getting into the more, I guess, educational part of the game. You have to learn about things like fluid dynamics, ratios, exponential growth, that sort of thing, yada yada. But it's done in such a way that you don't necessarily have to obsess over it. I mean, not everything is all crunching the numbers. You are more than able to play this game without being a math genius. I don't want to die. Leave me alone. I just need to get up here. Okay, woof. Alright, so now I'm going to auto heal for a little bit. I should probably eat some of those berries I just picked up. And they regrow. The berries do anyway. So even though I just ate them all, I can just walk by and pick the bushes again in not too terribly long. Got the chickens everywhere. Yeah, see? Put you right there. The next one's gonna go up here. You gotta try and keep those sight lanes to your power poles. Put you right there. Oh, there's a baddie right there. But I don't have my weapon yet. Oh crap, there's another one. And fart rocks. Fart rocks everywhere. I don't remember. I don't think you can blow up the fart rocks. You can take out the flowers once you get the noble explosives. But they're normally not too much of a problem. Normally you can just kind of go around them. Can I get it? Hooray! That'll look nice. Ooh, there's some more Samor. Cool. There's no purpose for that yet in the game. They're still working on it. Early access game and all, guys. That there. So close. Alright, and where we're going is actually right down in here. That's where the coal nodes are. Ow. Yeah, so the range on these power poles is pretty considerable. More bad guys. Where's my stuff? It's over here. Get my stuff. Get my weapons. Oh crap, it didn't actually pick up the weapon. Of all the things in that chest, that's the one thing that it didn't pick up was my weapons. Super. Okay, now I can go back, get the weapon. Give me the weapon, give me the weapon. Getting attacked by gnats. Yeah. There he is. Success. Okay, get some berries. Don't have enough room for all that concrete yet. But that's okay. We can leave that there. We can come back for it. It's not that big a deal. Get the coal pinged. I think that's one right there. Yep. If I could put it up on top of here, that would be ideal. But that's kind of a fingers crossed kind of situation. It did it. Yeah. Haha, yes. All right, next we try and get up here. Doing the Skyrim jump, not gonna happen. So one other cool thing about this game that I want you guys to know is you're not anchored in, like I can build something and then just immediately destroy it. And it won't cost me any resources. There's no, it's not one of those things where when you scrap a building, you get only a part of the materials back. You get all of them back. So just build to your heart's content. And then when you hit a point where, ooh, hang on, where you have to tear everything down, just tear it down. The only thing you're out is just the time it took to build it and get the, get all the production set up. All right, so we got another coal node here and another one here, and then all of the water over there. So this entire area is perfect for your starting coal power plant. It's got good access to water. You can make a nice little makeshift bridge right here. This island loaded with berries. There's like 4 berry bushes on that island. It's a fantastic spot. And up here, actually, in the area where all the trees are, is where I normally have my main base. They're just going to be doing an update soon, so it's going to wipe out everything that's over there. So now, let's kick this off. Let's look for baddies first. The ones that killed me. Wasn't able to kill all of them. Do a cursory glance, make sure there's no pigs anywhere. All right, I think we're okay. So now we're also at the stage where the things that we build are going to be more permanent. Not permanent, but more permanent. So we need to start getting everything aligned on a grid, which we have not been doing at all up until this point. So we need a craft bench. And we are definitely going to need an equipment workshop as well. Build a miner. Not enough space in inventory. Of course there's not. Why would there be? Copper. I can process some of this copper. I'm going to do just enough to get rid of one of these stacks. Actually, in all honesty, I can just do this. And now we'll just stick to the rolled copper sheets. So the rolled copper, or the copper sheets, is going to be more for your piping. We're getting into the fluid dynamics part of it. We actually have to cool our coal power plants with water extractors, really. So it's one of those situations where it takes power to make power. So you have to at least have your biofuel reactors up and running. And we're going to also be running low on rotors, which I know is what we're going to need for the power plants themselves. But I've got plenty of materials. That's what Farty was talking about earlier when he died. When you die, you drop your loot, kind of like in a lot of games. And if you don't go get it, you can lose all your stuff. But now that we're actually into the automation stage of the game, or getting into the automation stage of the game, it's a non-issue. I mean, 5 minutes of just idling is probably more than enough for the machines that we already have to recoup our losses. And I think these stack in 200s. So we'll just get a stack up. Might as well just keep a handful of that. We have copper near us if we need it, so it's not like we'll have to run all the way back to the base or anything. Almost. We'll just get rid of this one. There we go. All right. So now that's in place. That's a normal copper node. I think these are all normal, but I want to just do a double check to make sure. That's another normal one. So there's normal, pure, and there's one other one that's just not as good. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a depleted or something like that. I shouldn't be alive. Okay, yeah, normals for everything, which is fine. Now this is 4 coal nodes, and I think there's another one right off over in that way that's going to be a pure node. So we have all of our power needs for the well foreseeable future are taken care of. Yeah, that one that's over there that you see on the compass there. That's the really, really good one. But we'll leave it for now. It's actually going to be relatively close to some sulfur, so we can use that to make gunpowder and explosives and stuff like that. All right, so I got my miner. And there we go. Now we officially have an auto miner on a coal node. Let's hook it up to some power. Boosh. Just like that. Now, that is going to start loading this up at 60 per minute, which I think is enough for 2 power plants. So 150 watts of power. Megawatts. So now, that's going. We are going to need to feed it into one of these. So we need 6 more rotors. That's not where you make rotors at all. comes the fun part. Now we're going to make our foundations. So I'm going to set these up for 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 0. Now we get to start on the cool stuff. Hurry, John. Get up there. Nope, not going to happen. So if you press R, you can actually go into what's called the zoop mode. So now when I push, I can do that. And it makes a whole line all at once. Huge, 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 huge time saver. More pig lizards. Definitely don't want to tangle with those. Alright. Now we are just going to do a rudimentary setup for right now. Nothing fantastic at all. Normally when I'm building stuff, it seems like I go through about 3 passes of everything. I'll get the initial build going, which, you know, get it up, get it working, get it something functional. And then I do a couple more iterations to, well, just kind of like streamline things. Alright, so we got a nice curve there. And so now that we've got a belt hooked up, just like any other, you know, construction type game, now this is going to feed coal. So now we need to feed that coal into something that's actually going to be useful. And if you hold control, you get this nice line. It'll do a nice straight line for you, so you don't have to mess with anything. That's why you see that line on the ground there, and when I move away from it or outside of it, like that, that line goes away. That shows you that your conveyor is not going straight. So little tiny visual cues like that. And you can take them, so this right here, how it does this, this means you've reached the end of how far you can go. And normally I'll just dial it back just a little bit. Aha, gotcha, right in the back. Those can be used for medicines as well as biofuel, if you need at that stage of the game. Come on, there we go. All right. So now this portion, I think I'm actually gonna want to take this down a bit. A little too high up. So let's go like this, shall we? I missed one. I'll get it later. Okay, so now let's make a ramp down to the water. Ooh, that's about perfect. Bingo. This is going to make our water pumps a little bit easier to manage because they can only have I think it's a 20 meter incline. So having them lower on the water, it's just less vertical distance then that your plants have to run. Okay, so back to Zoop. Now we're gonna make our building
Did you
platform.
already build all the coal
I only
thing?
built one. I was getting a like a starter coal one up so you can just kind of see the mechanics and how they work, and then I was gonna kind of turn it over to you to make the next one. Or would you rather try to build one first and then I can show you what you may have been doing wrong?
Yeah, I think it's the better.
You want to go that way? Okay. So the only thing I've
I
done
think.
right now is I've got a miner down, and I'm making a foundation. Well, you could see I've got making the foundation so you can build on.
How far are you away?
Um, Pretty far. Not gonna lie.
How long do I have to run?
Follow the power lines. I also made power lines. You're gonna be running for a while. I mean, you could see how far away the tower is on my screen. You've got a
Look
ways to
at the
go.
tower, please.
Hmm.
Oh man, that's far.
Well, to give you another good example, that's where my base is. Just above this crashed ship that you see on my where my cursor is. There's a crashed ship. Just above that, right here. That's where my base is. Normally.
What video, okay?
So
Thanks, I was watching you play.
yeah, when you watched me play the last time, this is where my coal power plant is in my main game. We've walked from our starting point over to the other starting point, basically.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
There are few
What?
sentences in or phrases in this world that create a very clear picture, and I think volatile explosive. What did she say? Volatile explosive self-defense munitions or something like that. Paints a pretty accurate picture. So now we can research guns. But like I was telling you the other day, the guns right now suck. But they're about to get better with a new patch.
Oh no, help me!
I'm coming. If you stay where the power
Yeah.
lines are, enemies won't respawn.
They do, apparently.
Well, I didn't kill all of them because I didn't have a weapon, so there were some where I just kind of laid down power lines and ran. I'm on my way back. Or to you, anyway.
Yeah, I have to get to my crate first. Yeah, I don't need any help more. I think they all just went away.
Oh, I found your crate.
Oh, could you pick it up? No, don't pick
No,
it
no,
up.
no, because it'll mix your stuff with mine. I'll leave it. I know where it is though. So yeah, You have to go right to where your crate is. That's literally you. You made it to the objective. You just died.
Okay.
There's also going to be a cave system not too far from here, so lots of spiders.
This
But
mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Was I? Did you hear the two?
yes, I
The
did.
things you said?
One other thing we're going to do here is not too far from where we're setting up our power plant. I think it's called Caterium. We want to go there and mine a good chunk of that by hand because that's going to give us speed boots so we can move a lot faster. It's like 20 or 30% faster.
Where is my crate?
It's over here. It should be on your map. If you don't see it though, I'm standing right next to it.
Snake. What is the sparrow nut in the sky?
The sparrow?
Do you see it? The barrel nut.
Oh, there's a barrel nut in the sky? Yeah, sometimes they do that. They've got to do another pass of a good chunk of the map actually, but um well here, let me show you the link.
Hey, girl. Oh, that's my real crate. Nice.
And for the anybody out there in Chatland as well, this will help you out. Here
Would you
is
be so kind and show me this cave system where it is so that I avoid that?
One second.
Yeah.
That is the link for the upcoming biome changes. The Spire Coast, which is so on this map, we are located second row down, third block over. So right in that green, that little uh, inlet right there. That's where we're at.
Where? Say again, please.
X2Y4.
X2Y4. Yes.
So we are actually almost right where that text is. There's caves right in that area, and we're just a little further south than that.
Hey.
All right, and where did you go? You're right there. Let me get back over to that. And if any out there in chat land have any questions or pointers or whatnot, by all means, feel free. And now we get to show Farty how to build a coal-fired power plant. Where did you go? Oh, and okay, so you're making friends. Yeah, these islands, like the one that you're right next to and the one that I'm coming from, is loaded with berries. So try not to like chainsaw any of the berry trees down. And these also give you.
What is that?
Sometimes they go in the water.
No, that thing. The
Oh,
yellow slug.
oh, it's we haven't quite gotten to that point in the research yet. It's just a different type of power slug. There's 3 different colors, and the only thing the different colors do is you get one booster for blue, 2 boosters for red, and so on and so forth. Don't do that. There's a pig lizard right there.
What? Why the hell did you build it so annoying underwater?
You will see in just a moment. It has to do more with the fluid because you have to pump water to your coal plant. And you can only raise or lower the water level by 20 meters without having to use like extra boosters and garbage like that.
Oh, everywhere cold.
All right, so I've already got one coal miner down with a belt already attached to it. So now you need to build the coal power plant. And I do have all of the materials for that if you wanted to. I don't know, do you have any rotors?
Nope.
Okay. Can I make a chest? Yes, I can. Okay, so come over to where the end of the conveyor belt is. And I've got a chest there. That I am putting 10 rotors in. Now to make that, we also need 10 rotors. Okay. Not that big a deal. This is why you always try to bring a handful of crafting supplies with you wherever you go, chat.
We need. What are you doing right now?
I was making you some more rotors.
I'm gonna make some wire.
Oh, I think I have wire as well.
Yeah, I have wire too. Do I?
Okay,
Yes,
so
I do.
what you're gonna want to do is get your coal-fired power plant. And you're gonna want to make these. Typically, what works best for me is clusters of 8.
What?
So, oh, I put the rotors away like a dingbat.
No, I've got it. Oh no, I need 30 of it. Oh.
Need 30 rotors?
No, 30 cable.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm able to build it. How should I build it?
I would build it like that, right on the edge if you can, like right next to where I'm doing it, or right on top of where I'm doing it, even for that matter. Or here, actually, I'll just do that. Now you can hit control. Okay, so now one water extractor should be enough to run, I think it's 3 of these things. So we need,
Can I build the water extractor on my own?
yeah, and I would build it, you don't want to build it lining up to the first one, so you probably want to do, and again, you can kind of hit control. You want to kind of put it right about here.
Can I build it?
Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way back to where I have the electricity, and I'm going to bring the electricity over to us.
Man, I need rotors first.
Oh, whoops. Okay, one sec. I'm already, like, almost there. I used them to build that second power plant, but I have more than enough mats to make another. And this is going to be just like a rough base. We are definitely going to be redoing this later on. This kind of falls into the let's just make it work category.
Okay.
And there you go. There's your rotors. Let me put that in here as well.
Why do you always... Oh, I will already have enough of these wire things there.
Okay.
I have more than enough.
Actually, yeah, make it further out. 1 second.
Like this?
There you go.
Like this?
No, like right on the edge of this. I wanted to leave a 2 square walkway, so you can put it right on the edge now. 2 squares seems to be about the...
That's close. Oh, what was that? Why it go so how far away? Water extractor.
Yellow's okay. Doesn't matter if it's yellow, it'll still place. That just means it's clipping through something else. It used to have very, very tight rules. Like you could not have anything that overlapped, but they realized it made the game kind of a little too unfun. So now there's a little bit of overlap with most buildings.
And I get what do I need now?
So now you need to hook everything up. You need to hook the power up to the generators, you need to hook the water up to the generators, and then you need to get coal going into both of them.
So I need to do hook that up, hook that up, hook that up, and now, oh, what do I have to do now? I would say I need some pipelines.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the pipeline goes.
So one thing to...
Oh, I need cement.
Oh, I've got tons. One thing to keep in mind is this game, I've said it before, it uses actual fluid dynamics. So the water will behave in pipes like actual water does. It will slosh back and forth. It will find the lowest point. It will flow downwards. If you're trying to use a storage tank, but you don't have a valve, like a one-way valve on one side, it's not going to work very well.
Okay, so how can I do this? What about a junction cross? Why can I put a junction cross right there?
So
What's a pipeline pump?
Here is the best way of doing this. This was a little weird. So what I do is, you'll notice on my bar, I have all the foundations down here, which that's what this is, by the way. So this is going to be the grid that everything we build forever in the entire grid, or in the entire game, will match up to this grid perfectly. So when you're building something, none of this stuff where you put things in sideways like this. Otherwise, it's gonna get us in trouble. Always straight. So that being said, first thing I always do when I'm working on a project is I set my hotbar up. So because we're working on piping, I'm going to get this set for 5, 6, and 7. And there's one thing you're missing. What is one thing you've seen in every single pump system you've ever come across, most likely?
What is that? Why is it always clipping into there? I hate it.
Okay, check this out. That's okay. It's okay. This takes a little bit. So first things first, just like the handy dandy toilet, you are going to want to have a U-bend.
Why?
So what this does, I learned all kinds of fun stuff when I started playing this game. You know how a siphon works, right?
Uh,
If you want to
what
like,
is a siphon?
that's when you like suck on a straw to get the water to come out to a lower point.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know what you're
so,
talking
so if I had a
about.
tube, I could put a tube in here and make that tube run all the way down. And then if I suck on it, I can make all of this water come out of this cup and go down because it uses
Yes.
a vacuum. Well, you need to use the same thing here. So by putting this here, any water that comes out of the water pump is automatically getting sucked downwards from gravity, and it's pulling all of the other water out of the pump with it. So now
Why do I have the feeling that our water pump is we don't have any energy?
No, it's because the water pump's full. I actually need some copper sheets. Can you put some of that in the...
Yeah, sure. I've got tons of them. Let's see, where are the cover sheets? Are 200 enough?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so what you want to do is you get a bend going. And this is going to also help a lot to keep all of your water pressure constant. And then you can just come right back in. Oh, you have to remove the foundation when you build it, but then you can just put it right back. So there. Now you always have to attach the pipes to something, which I don't necessarily like. So we're gonna rotate it here. There we are. Now we have you come.
No, Snake, you're just doing dumb
No,
shit.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Trust me.
How's the coal gonna get in there?
Ah, see, that's where this gets. That's where you're lucky to have somebody that's done this a couple times. So now we do 6. That
Not
connects.
aligned. I'm gonna see if we can do this. Nope. Invalid shape.
Oh yeah, sure
I
enough.
already tried it.
Not too big a deal. We can fix that, no problem. So now we connect that. And we just want to rotate this actually a little bit. Okay, now you see this? How this is moving?
Yes?
The wider it spreads, the more water flow you have. So if it's only spreading, you'll notice as the pipe gets full, which you can click on the pipe, by the way, and it tells you information on it. But yeah, see, now it's not opening up as wide. That's because the pipe is getting full and there's no flow in the pipe. Okay, now it got bigger again. So if you come across like your power plants and none of these are pulsing, you know there's a problem with your flow of your water. All right, so now comes the fun part. So now we're gonna go into logistics and we're gonna do conveyor lift Mark 1. You haven't gotten to mess with these.
Okay, now I can. Okay, what conveyor lift Mark 1? Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to click once over here, and then it kind of binds it to the, you know, the input out, or the input slot here. And now I can either do this or this and rotate it. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And now we are going to do some foundations just to make building a little bit easier. These are temporary. And then you bring this little wing-a-ding here. Actually, before we do that, we want to do splitters. This is the part that your parents would like. Once your parents see stuff like this and the mechanics that you're learning on how to do this, your parents are going to be like, "Oh my god, the game's amazing." So now you take this splitter, you run it into this one, you take this splitter, you run it into this one, and then you just connect them all up. Would you get... There we go. There we are. And that is 150 megawatts of power. Are you serious with this?
No. Really?
There we go. Yeah, wow. Now look how much power we have. Click on the power pole. And look what just happened to the power graph.
Whoa. It went
Through the roof. Now we're in
No, it's only 70. The other one isn't even running yet.
Well, they should both be connected. Oh, you never connected the power grids. They're on independent loops. I forgot about that. But there, now power is automated. We literally could never touch this again as long as we play the game, and it will always put out 150 megawatts of power.
Nice. Cool. Energy.
And this is only one coal node that we're tapping. We have, what, 4 other ones that are right here, plus a pure node up in the hills?
What is that?
What's what?
Isn't it clipping out of... oh, that's why we don't have... Oh. Why isn't the... I don't know why we don't have a set.
Why isn't that one running?
I don't know.
Oh, this is why. Click on the building. Right here. That's what's causing it.
What happened?
It has no water.
What?
I don't know why. Okay, so let's get rid of this foundation. We don't need this here anymore. So now why isn't...
Oh, that's why.
Oh, there it is. Yep, I just found it.
Yeah, this isn't... Okay, I think we have to dismantle that too, and that too.
I'm just gonna move the water pump. I'm gonna move it slightly further back. I think that's gonna fix our problems. And that's not... You didn't place it incorrectly or anything, so don't think that.
I think that.
No. It's just one of those things where, you know, once you get it in place, you're like, you know what? It needs to be just a little bit different. You're going to do that a lot in this game. Okay, logistics. No, production. Water extractor.
And can I connect it, please?
I just want to make the first part of the U. There we go. And then now, so you'll want to bring that up and put it right about there. So you're...
Leg again.
Your best
So
bet
okay, now I
is
have to.
a T right about here. One of those little T junctions. Actually, you know what? Let me show you something a little different. So on this, just go ahead and connect it. No. Let me show you. This is actually kind of cool. I forgot to show you this part. This will save you a lot of time. So connect straight from here, straight to in here. And then now, oh, I hate it when it does that. Here, fix it for us. And now you can just add a splitter right here. Just make sure you put it far enough over so that you clear the coal input. Almost had it. I see what you were trying to do there. Actually, that's not a bad... Okay, that's a bad look, but... Either way, it's functional. It works. Okay, now we just have to hook this up to power. There we go. And that should do it. What happened? We need to connect the two power generators together. I think that's the problem. Because, or, do you have any biofuel on you? No?
Yes, I do. A little bit, but only a little bit. Very
Fantastic,
little.
because that's all we need is just a little bit. So come over here, chuck it in that biomass burner, will you?
It's only a little bit.
Don't worry, that's literally
I talk
all.
about 20. I talk about 30 wood.
What we need to do is we need to get just enough. What's happening is as soon as I turn the power on, the water pump kicks in and turns off all of the power before anything has a chance to work in the coal generator. So we need just enough power so that the coal generator starts working, and then we can disassemble the biofuel altogether. So now on. This whole system's going to start priming itself. It'll take just a second. Why is there no power?
Now there's something in there. Water is coming in the pipeline. Now I think our coal generators are starting to work. Yes, they are working.
I don't understand why this says no power and no water. Okay, there we go. It's working. Why is this idle? Oh, because we don't need that much power. So it's not going to turn on. Okay, so now I turn that, get rid of the biofuel reactor, and now everything will keep running. And once this
really annoys me.
What's that?
Yes, I think that really annoys me.
What's that?
The fact that there's no smoke coming out of the tower.
Well, it is on the one that's working. So the only one that's doing anything right now is this one. Remember how I told...
There isn't.
Oh, there is on mine.
Show up. Oh, there's nothing.
It'll probably come in another patch. Well, it's still under development. So eventually what we'll do is, as we need them, we'll make 6 more power plants in a straight line, and we'll just, keep building on. But for right now, we don't need to do that. Now we can just head back to base and make all of our stuff. Actually get a functioning automated base going.
How is that possible?
Well, now we have unlimited power.
I know. Not unlimited.
Well, more or less. I mean, we can always, it scales. So the reason I like the design that I just showed you, I mean, obviously we have to clean it up, is it scales very well. If you need to add another power plant, you can just build another power plant and it hooks right into the system perfectly
You know what?
without a lot of headache.
I'm not going there. I'm not going in the dark, in the fog, through the caves. I
Oh,
nearly died
oh
the
no, I'm,
last
I'm not
time.
going through the
Like,
caves. No, I'm going to follow the power line all the way back.
yes, no.
Hang on, I need to make a ladder. Oh, you're standing on it. There we go. And I need to change my buildings because I have everything set wrong. 5, 6.
You can jump over there.
Yeah, I don't trust my jumping ability.
What?
I don't trust my jumping
Why?
because I suck at jumping.
I suck in real life at jumping.
Me too. There was actually a movie made in America called White Men Can't Jump.
Spider!
Why do you keep going for spiders?
I hate spiders. Spiders are one of the most disgusting things in this world.
Spider homies are awesome. They eat all the other bugs. Keep you safe. They just kind of kick it in the corner there and keep an eye on you. Or, you know, a billion eyes. So now, do you want to keep the base all the way over?
Why aren't you? I think you should be Australian because you like spiders.
Oh, shoot. Ran right into it. That one down.
What is that? What is that?
Oh, we never went and got the Carterium. Well, honestly, we should probably wait until we...
What is that thing? What is that thing?
What, where? Oh.
This flower.
Oh, yeah, that's one of those fart flowers. Stay away from that. You can blow that up later. We just don't have this stuff right yet. You can do the flowers, but
Wow.
not the rocks. All right. Go ahead and kill them so they don't respawn.
Yeah, I got half a life.
Oh, okay, never mind. I got one. Got two. Hang on. Come here, you. Where'd you go? All right, he's
I'm
dead.
so sorry. I had half a life and like one hit of them and I would die.
No worries. For those of you unaware, they're going to be doing an update to this in not too long, probably another month or two tops, is the general consensus on the forums.
What do you mean with that?
Most people seem to say it's, are getting the feeling it's going to be about a month or two before it's really released.
What? The game?
The update for the game that makes it a little bit better. So the link I sent earlier, if you look in the chat, everything in white is what's being worked on right now. That's why we can't build a base there. And then everything that's in red is upcoming.
Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Nice. Almost back home. We definitely got to get a buggy built.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next.
Well, we still have to research. We've got quite a bit of research to do. What is this? Woo! Another slug over there. Ooh. Yeah, this is the ore that we wanted to get.
Okay, Ethereum ore.
New technologies can be
Why?
developed based on this new, superconductive gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
That's the one that gives us the super speed.
Okay.
Have you watched any of the upcoming videos yet for this?
No, I don't have any time for it because yesterday I wrote German exam and today I wrote German exam. That's why I couldn't be up long yesterday
Gotcha.
night. We had to write about a new school, not grade school. How do you call it? Like new substitute.
Okay.
No, substitute are the unimportant things, right?
Um.
Substitutes are like music,
Oh,
art, and something like.
electives.
No, what is a substitute?
A substitute is when your teacher is gone and you have to have another teacher replace them.
Okay.
That teacher would be called a
And
substitute teacher.
and what are the things called like English, Mac?
Well, you have fine arts classes, which are going to be like your arts, literature, things like that, and then you.
No. I mean, there are like these normal classes, that are the most important, like English.
Yeah, those are like your
Math.
core classes, and then you have your elective classes, which would be like auto shop, basket weaving, whatever you wanted to do. So yeah, it would just be called an elective in America.
Because we were talking about new, we had to write about a new elective that was is luck. Like, how do you find luck in your life? You're always unlucky, so you're not happy with your life. How are you going to be happy? Something like that.
Gotcha. Okay, it's more like I guess that would be almost like a psychology course in a way. I mean, not a true psychology course, but or mental health course. All right, did you want to start knocking out some of this research?
On what? On the MAM?
On the MAM?
You can't right now.
Yeah, we can.
No. Come to the MAM and look.
Oh, you put your hard drive in there. Yeah, that would do it.
Yes.
All right, so I guess now the only thing left that I would recommend is, well, we can clean this up for sure. So
should I select the milestone vehicular transport?
Probably, it wouldn't hurt. Okay, so we definitely need to double our iron rod production. So come over here. Here's where we're doing math stuff. So this one right here has an output of 30 per minute.
Yes.
But if you go over here to our rods, it has an input of 15 per minute. So this one machine can run 2 of these at 100% efficiency. So I think we need to tear down this line, move it somewhere else, and then add a splitter right here and connect it to 2 constructors. Then we'll double our rod capacity.
Okay, I only take it. Okay, then dismantle all of that.
And bear with me, I'm going to use the restroom really quick. Actually, I'll drop into be right back. I'll do my normal 10 or 15, and I'll go ahead and mute the mic so that nobody's picking you up, okay?
Silent. What does picking you up mean?
So that when you talk, people on the stream aren't going to hear you. That way you can feel free to talk about whatever you want or talk to your parents or whatever while I'm away, and it won't like interrupt the stream. And I don't have to worry about people doing stupid stuff in voice chat.
Okay.
Not necessarily you, but if I step away and then I mean, Aiden or someone else pops into the Discord, it could be troublesome. All right, guys. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Just gonna take a quick, restroom, refill the beverages, yada yada, and then, yeah. See you in a sec. There we go. Okay, I've got the chat muted. Let me mute my. There we go. Now I'm back for real this time. Alright, we got ores going there. Let's see what Farty's up to. Ah, look at him go.
I'm currently don't do anything. I'm
I'm
thinking
not
about all
touching.
medicine.
Ooh, we got the MAM research done.
Nice.
I'll go see what we've got for recipes.
Yes. That.
There. Okay, so you're going to collect the ore in that one. Honestly, I don't know if I would even build it here. Oh, you
No,
know,
that's just.
we need to get a...
We've got a pure iron ingot, but it's dumb. I think water and iron ore is iron ingot. Then. Oh, we've got the copper water.
Well,
That
what do we
sounds
normally do
good.
with that one? Let me see. Because right now the steamed copper sheet looks pretty good. Because copper's a little rare, so anything we can get that's going to extend our copper, I think might be best. But that rotor might be
Maybe
good, so let me look. Hard drives, alternate recipes. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Copper. Increase production speed and less iron and power per part at the cost of adding copper, which is still kind of rare at the moment. So I think we do need to go with the steamed copper sheet.
Then select it.
All right. Now, do you want to? I don't want to do any of the other research because I want you to see how the tech tree works. So I'll have you go and look at that.
Yeah, wait a second. I'm doing some. What is that on the iron ore? So let's configure
Oh,
the
okay. So
smelting.
another
The
thing,
iron ingot.
if you look on my screen, when you made this
Yeah,
little,
wait a second. Iron watts. We want to put the double to production of iron watts, right?
yes, when you
Iron watt and iron watt 2. Okay, I've got watching on your stream. Oh,
okay, so when you tore up everything to make your little bridge here, you had a full inventory, so it actually dropped this chest here. No big deal. I just want you to be aware that stuff like that happens. If you're breaking something down and you don't have room, it'll just drop it on the ground in a chest. Wait, where is this one going? This is going in the wrong direction. Wait, what? Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. So what do I need? Okay, I'm going to do the really, really annoying job.
what?
I'm going to make a road so we can get our grid going all the way from where the power plants are.
Luck, have fun.
That way we can actually start building a tower and having better, um, more efficiently designed factories, I guess, is probably the best way of putting it.
Oh, now it's working nice. Please, 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 please. And let's see.
And you might want to work on the next research after we're done with the vehicular transport. I would probably do the one that upgrades our conveyor belts.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
Because that's going to be probably our next bottleneck. And then I'm trying to think of what else. Nothing comes to mind, actually. All right, yeah, let's just focus on what we're doing. I keep wanting to get distracted.
Right, you're always getting distracted.
Because I have ADHD. It's an awful thing.
Yeah.
Thankfully now the meds are pretty much out of my system. Well, it's kind of a mixed blessing because yeah, the meds are out of my system, which means I'm not gonna have like the mood swings as much as I was, but it also means when I go to get back on my medication now, I've got that whole feeling sick and nauseous for like 2 weeks, and yeah.
I didn't really see any of your. You said you had like you were like extra. How do you call it?
Cranky?
No, you were extra. You had mood swings, but I
Yes.
didn't realize anything of that. And nothing. I don't think you have
Well, like
mood.
the other day when we the first day we played this was a good example of when I get irritable or distracted easy. I get very little patience, things like that, and I try to limit my streams because it's not. I mean, it's certainly not your fault, and I don't want to say or anything
It is
or
our fault.
no, it's just a learning the game sort of thing. My God, this is way further than I thought it was.
It is right.
I'm almost there though, thankfully. And on the way back, it's going to be a lot easier because I don't have to worry about any sort of animals or anything like that. I can just take the road. So what we do is I build the road, and then once we get trains, I can just add a train right next to the road, or turn the road into a train track if I need to. All right, just a couple more minutes, and I'll start working my way back.
You don't sound very happy. Just a couple minutes.
It's
Oh.
such a long walk. Well, and what we could also do is we could get a hypertube set up. So all we have to do is just walk into the tube, and it'll funk, shoot us right over there.
How fast is a hypertube?
I think it's faster than a car, actually. And it takes a little bit of power, but you never have to like refuel it or anything else. Got a copper node over here too, by the way, by where the coal is. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, now that everything's automated, like our plate production and our concrete, we can just make roads for days.
I got kicked out of the game.
Oh no.
No, out of your session.
Oops.
Did you kick me out?
I did not, I promise. Alright, gotta get over the fart rocks.
What? I'm gonna. What is that? That's a little Easter egg
What's that?
in the hub.
Mm-hmm. What's it doing?
There's uh um there's this computer, you know,
Oh, yes, yes.
and the pioneer messages.
There's that. In the bathroom,
TSS.
there's also a poster for another game made by another game developer. And if you actually go into that other developer's game, there's a poster for this game that's making fun of it.
What?
So I'm almost there. I can show you.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Did you know that our Pilger is Pilgor, Pilgor, GOR is it's called, and it has got a goat as its profile pic.
Pilgor? I don't know what a Pilgor is.
Yeah, that's the name of the guy that's pilgering around.
Oh, okay. Almost done with the road. There's some trees and stuff in the way, but you can walk through them. And if we really want to, we can get handrails and stuff like that. Oh, is this... We have Criterium right here. Like halfway between our base and the power generators. Oops. Mistakes were made. Oh, and it's a pure vein too.
Where's the road?
I'm standing at the end of it right now. Oops. And... Oh, come here, you. Got him. All right. I hear one of those flamethrower aliens. The ones that shoot the fireballs.
Yeah, so annoying.
Come on, get up there. Oh, this game. It doesn't like it when you try to build... Oh, God! It doesn't like it when you try to build things from the bottom. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. Ooh, so close. Okay, I got him. Ooh, that was close. Very, very close. I will just do it this way. Or not. There we go. Now we got it. This is the good stuff. I think it only requires a couple hundred of these too. At most, that is.
How many people are watching the stream right now?
Just you. This isn't a very popular one. It's not very action-packed or anything. But I didn't mind playing it because I only had one other viewer anyway. Ooh, almost made a mistake.
Harvest.
At least it keeps all the measurements in meters, so it makes it a lot easier to do the math on.
Right? Meters are better.
Get it together, America. Come on, we can do this. Get to the metric system. It's a pretty one-sided argument. It's definitely better.
No, it isn't even that good. You know why?
Why is that?
Because it's made by the French.
Was it?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Sadly.
Well, everybody's allowed to have at least one thing that they're proud of. We'll give that one to them. They can have the metric system. Well, hang on, because now everything we build has to literally everything we've built is now going to get torn up.
Why?
Because now we need to actually build a factory instead of just having machines all scattered around. So me bringing this over now allows us to build a factory that's on the same grid as everything else, which means all of our conveyor belts, our trains, everything will line up really, really good.
We're gonna tear down all of this we made.
Well, not yet, not yet. Let's let it keep going because we need to. We'll have that run until we get the new factory up in case we still need supplies.
What in it? How was the weekend with your kids, man?
It was very good. My youngest son got to play with his sister, which was fantastic. Older son,
I know that.
they both went into the pool. It was a great time. They were. My oldest son started to pull a little bit of the, oh, what's that? Get out of the pool. Can't hear you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but, you know, he's fine. All kids do that.
I mean, like, if he has fun at the pool, what's better?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start researching Caterium.
Okay, I've doubled our.
Resource added to the resource scanner.
I've doubled our wire construction icon.
Nice.
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't. Wait a second. So let's put that one here.
Very nice. All right,
New
now I
recipe
need
unlocked.
6 inventory slots is coming up once I get a little bit more Caterium. I'm going to get rid of all of our auto miners, the handheld miners for the iron, and I'm going to go put it on the Caterium. Yeah, there's so much building space over here. This is going to be fantastic. Caterium is also what we're going to need for the higher level power poles, the electricity poles. And instead of having 4 connections, I think it lets you have 7 for the next tier up, so it's pretty handy to have. Oh, this is going to take forever. Yeah, we need to...
Do you think that because we are 2 people that we are gonna be faster?
Oh, much faster. Absolutely. Got some more of the fart flowers. Yeah, we definitely need to get to the Hyperloop. I think that needs to be our next focus after the vehicle transport. Because even once we do get vehicles, we still have to give them fuel.
Say again, please. I was mad. My brain was shut down.
No worries.
For a sec.
Even when we get vehicles, we still have to supply them with fuel. You don't have to do that with a hypertube necessarily. I mean, you do have to supply it with electricity, but I mean that's unlimited. And the fuels that the vehicles can use coal for fuel, so it's not super bad.
Alright. So I'm gonna make the objective the 200 cables.
Okay.
For our vehicular transport.
I'm setting down the auto miners on the Caterium right now.
You see, America is dumb. So can I tell you why? Because you only need. See, if you know a first name and a last name in Europe, you can't find anything about anyone.
Pretty much. Well, most last names are very
common.
Yeah, so it doesn't really help you too much. I just happen to have a very unique last name, so.
I know.
Now you see what I mean, though, when I said it was uber German?
Yeah, I don't really know. It's German, but I don't think it's that German.
Compared to most American names, like if an American sees that name, they're like, wow, you're German.
Yeah. I think it definitely is from German origin, but it's not like it's a original German name.
Yeah, see, that I
You know
don't know.
what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Because it didn't really sound familiar to me.
Uh,
Not familiar, but it didn't really sound like like a German name.
There are, well, and when I look online, because you do the searches and
Say
whatnot.
again.
When you look online, because everybody does the
Okay.
searches. Almost. Did you mute yourself?
I didn't hear the last. The last thing I heard was you see.
Uh, I did the Google thing where you Google your last name, and almost everybody with my last name is still in Germany. I there's only one person with my last name in the United States that I don't know who they are. Everyone else with my last name in the United States is related to me and I know who they are. That's how rare my last name is in the United States.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. So don't get your last name leaked. I mean Smith or something. Something. What
Yeah,
would you do with
I'm
that?
Chris Smith.
Yeah, I'm Chris Smith. Is your full name? Your full name isn't Chris, right?
No, it's Christopher. I just never go
Yeah.
by it. There's so many Chris's in my family. I think we have 15 different Chris's.
What?
Well, because it's Christine, Christy, and everybody just goes by Chris. I have 4 Uncle Mikes and 5 Aunt Donnas.
What?
I know! It's insane. It should not be like this.
Yeah, you see, if you would know my last name, you would probably find me too, because my last name is also where it's only my family that has it.
Now, that first name, I mean, it's very rare in America, but I mean, is that more common in Germany? It would seem like it.
I don't know. Do you know my first name? You can say it on stream.
I did. I thought it was Ferdinand.
Yes, it is. It's pretty rare.
I mean, I would think you would have more of it being closer, to Germany and whatnot.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
Oh, you
One
see
in
what I'm
about
seeing on my screen
5,000
right now?
people. What?
So you have the space elevator there, and then a little to the left,
What
this
do you
looks
see?
like it's a cave that's not rendering because of my distance. So I think that's a cave we can go explore. But most likely there's going to be spiders, so be prepared for that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Ooh, those rotors are going to take you a while. Good thing we had that machine set up. Oh, we need to get the copper wire in there to make more of those plates. I'll get it. Yeah, see, now that we've stepped away for a little bit, all the resources that we have in storage are looking pretty nice. Right, that's in there. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. There, that should be good. Are you in that cave already?
I'm fighting against the lizard. No, against this dragon.
Alright,
I'm in the cave now.
I'm on my way. Most of the
I'm
time, the
waiting
only
for
thing
you.
that's really going to be in there is going to be mycelia, which is still needed. Oops. I don't know why flashlight is B.
Spider!
Do you have your weapon?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Arachnophobia warning, chat. I think you might like Grounded as well. That one's kind of fun.
What?
Grounded?
Grounded, was it about?
So there's an old American movie called Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Do you know of this?
Yeah, yeah. Who doesn't know Honey, I
Okay.
Shrunk the Kids?
So it's Grounded is
What
basically Honey,
is
I
it?
Shrunk the Kids, the video game. It's amazing. I love it. I really think you should. I mean, at least look at it. Okay, that was okay. Here we are.
Um,
It's another one like this where the game's not done yet, but it's worth keeping an eye on. I've got it. I've
what
played it.
is that? What is that guy doing?
Oh,
Is Mr. Bean sometimes stepping on his front feet?
uh, well, okay. So in that one, we would call that stepping on his back feet.
Yeah, back feet. I mean, like that.
But yes,
But is he doing it sometimes?
sometimes. I still think he needs a top hat and a monocle.
You see, I have to tell you something.
Hmm.
It could be that I made friends with a lizard doggo.
No. All right, that's not the
No,
end of
I
the world.
didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't.
They are a lot of fun. There's another streamer called I Am Kibitz that streams about this game, and he is the exact opposite of Let's Game It Out. So if you want to know what you're actually supposed to do, go look at his channel.
I mean, we're doing the best thing I can ever imagine. It's like very professional. I couldn't have set this up on my own.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait. By the way, Josh, if you're out there and you happen to stumble across this channel, you're a monster, and I think it's important that you know that. But I love you.
Who is Josh?
From Let's Game It Out.
Why is he a
He's the one.
monster?
Well, remember the one that does Satisfactory
Yeah,
wrong?
I know.
He's a monster.
But what? No, he's a nice man.
Oh, he seems like a nice
I-
man, but you can be a monster for other reasons. Nobody should play a game like he does, ever. It makes my head hurt. Okay, I'm doing more research.
I'm doing some iron frames. Don't do the iron the modular frames.
Do you have any of the corpses that are the darker red? Almost the maroon? Not the pink one that looks like ham. I need the more
This one?
turkey. Yeah, that one. Thank you.
I like Josh from Let's Game It Out.
Oh yeah, I mean he does definitely seem like a nice guy, and he's got I like his sense of humor. It's just he drives me crazy.
Right?
All right, here comes our Carterium. I've got to make it into to bars for this next phase. Oh, if you wanted to check out the MAM, I did. I unlocked a lot of the alien organism research, so you could see some of the upgrades that we can get.
Okay, let's do 100 rotors. Then, oh god.
That's gonna
Okay.
take a while. It's still faster than doing them in a machine, though, if you do them by hand.
Oh,
You don't have another
Can
hard
we-
drive, do you?
no, I don't.
We forgot to pick up the one while we were over by the coal power plants, unfortunately. Okay, what is more useful to you right now? Well, probably the inventory space, right?
Yeah, probably.
Carterium. I need 500 wire. That's easy. Hooray, automation. Yeah, so even if you just get one machine set up, chat, just one machine with a miner going to your constructor to make the wire, and then into storage, this alone has saved hours of work, just the resources that are already in here. So try to get away from making everything by hand. And that's just one machine. There's all of these other machines that I've already built that are still cranking out resources like crazy. All right, here we go. 2 minutes.
I know I'm a monster.
Oh, you're not too bad. There's a little bit of spaghetti going on, but I've definitely seen worse.
I mean, I'm trying. I haven't played this game for. I only played it for 10 hours, I think.
If that.
And for
Yeah.
that, I'm not even too bad doing, I think.
No, you're doing better than a whole lot of people. All right, well, that's researching. I'm going to go ahead and smelt the rest of the Carterium. I'm just going to throw you away. We don't need to take up a whole
Do you even
inventory
use
space.
Facebook?
Not really. I mean, I mostly like when I take a vacation or like a trip or go somewhere nice and I take all the pictures, I'll do the geolocate and then so I have the date and the location and then I'll upload all the pictures and I just use it as a photo album. I never go on there. I never look at everyone else's stuff really. Unless my friend is inviting me to a hike or something like that because he has a hiking group that's based on there. And so I'll join the hiking group and whatnot.
Do you use Instagram?
No, I don't need.
What do you use most?
I pick up the phone and I call people. But probably Steam. And then maybe Facebook Messenger, because there are some friends, like people that don't have phones. You can use Facebook Messenger to do a voice call. Even if you don't have a cell phone plan, because it'll go through Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Almost done. I did that for a little bit with my ex-girlfriend. She moved to Africa, and didn't have a cell phone plan or anything like that, but she had internet, so I was able to call her through FaceTime, like basically FaceTime with her, and there was no international charge for the call, so saved hundreds of dollars that way. All right, now we have a bigger inventory.
Nice.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Because I added you on Facebook.
Ah.
I don't use Facebook either.
Carterium Electronics, can't afford that, and I can't afford that. All right, no big deal. Let me put in the last of my rotors. Oh, I don't have any rotors. I can make 12. It's mostly just the screws that are holding us back, and I can make those really quick. I've got enough stuff on me to make 4,000 screws. Actually, we're not producing any of those, are we?
What?
Screws.
No, we are. I'm doing them by hand.
Do you want to tack on a screw maker at the end of one of our... You said we had 2 things making rods, right?
Yes.
On one of them, just one, you want to add I think it's a constructor to start making screws?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I need some resources because I'm gonna build everything back there and run another thing to here, so yes, I need to.
Well, I wouldn't go
some
too
resources.
crazy on the building until, we actually have the factory, which is going to be very soon.
I want to.
Okay, you go nuts. I definitely am not going to hold you back. And then, I mean, technically, if the machines are relatively close by, you could link up the other one for rods and the screws and start making rotors that way if you wanted to.
Yeah, please. Oh, what and screws? We could do that. It's not even that bad, but we need an assembler, right? But we've got unlimited power, so
Yeah.
we're able to.
Well, you know what? Let's not. We don't need rotors quite yet. That nothing that we're going to be building for our factory, I think, requires rotors. So let's hold off. That's an unnecessary machine quite yet. I was wrong on that one. Man, so many screws though.
Can you build on? Can you do a few motors?
Yes, I'm making. That's what I'm doing right now. I have 20 on me, and don't know how many I can still make with the supplies I have.
But we really have enough. We really have enough resources, don't we?
For starting off, we're looking very, very good. This is right where we want to be. Actually, we're a little better than we want to be.
But that's a good thing, isn't it?
It's a good thing. It's always a good thing.
Constructor. Let's.
Yeah, the thing that's taking the longest time right now is making all these stupid screws.
Yeah, you're picking on me because I'm not fast enough for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're plenty fast, brother. At least on this one. It's always World of Tanks when you're 20 miles away and I'm like, I need help. You're never fast enough. Nobody's ever fast enough. When I get myself in bad situations, nobody's fast enough.
Think about why we're not fast enough.
Because I'm really good at getting myself in bad situations. I can be honest with myself.
Ow.
All right,
It's
so
looking fantastic. I like it.
we need 28 more rotors.
28. I think we can. That.
Yeah, the rotors take no time at all to make. It's the stupid screws. And every one takes 25 screws. One, two,
It's a little
three,
too
four.
high.
What's that? You working on a project over there? Wait, what? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh my god, what are you doing? I don't even know.
I want to build something and not always do it by the book.
Good word usage and good use of slang. That's what I was doing. There we go. All right, 28
What's
left.
fluid buffer? What's the fluid buffer?
Think of it like a silo. It's the same.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I think this might actually be where I want to spawn from now on. We'll see.
Where?
Just the location that we've been in. It has a lot more building space. The resources aren't, they're not really super rare. You got to go a little bit for coal. Oil's not going to be that far, though. There's a really good oil spot not too far from here. Oh, the lookout tower.
Yeah.
Do you have a screw place up yet? Or no, are you still working on that?
I'm still working on that. I have to connect everything to the power lines. But let's see, we'll connect that to there. Jump down there, take lots of fall damage.
Minimize that. I can...
Then set that up to screws. Let's see if that works.
I've got 10 more rotors to make, or at least the screws for 10 more rotors.
Let's see. Let's see if that's up and running. I have to wait for a second.
I'm so excited for that update. I can't wait for it to hit. Ugh. sent out an email to Coffee Stain Studios asking if I can use some of their copyrights. We'll see what they say. Haven't heard a reply back yet.
What copyrights do you mean?
Well, like I want to use the fist coffee cup and things like that for, you know, pictures and things for the stream.
Okay.
I didn't want them to flag my channel for copyright violation or anything like that.
Don't.
6, 2 more left to go. Chop, chop. Rapido.
Now it's working. And let's see if the screws are coming out there. It's working at 100% a minute. And the screws are coming. It's working.
Nice. Oh, that's right.
Factory is set up.
We had to fix the concrete too. I just remembered that. Oh, all right. Here comes the vehicular transport.
Nice.
Milestone
That car
reached.
sucks. You don't want to build that one.
Transportation, as well as the construction of outposts,
What
is now encouraged.
The first one that we get,
Vehicle stations
it's
built in
more
function
of
to
a
fuel and restock or collect parts.
transport than anything else. It's you can automate it to, like, say we wanted coal at this base, rather than building a conveyor the entire way, we can actually set it up so a car will drive over there, refill like a dump truck, and then come back and bring us the coal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna build one of them.
And wow, we actually have everything we need for the improved logistics. And you're gonna need some biofuel for fuel, and I would probably just literally drive it. Well, no, we can't do that. The road that I built isn't wide enough. It's a walking road for right now.
I need to build some beacons first. How do I build beacons?
That is the tool shed.
Where?
I don't remember where it is. I tried to find it earlier and I couldn't, so I think I've lost it, or we might have scrapped it.
No, I mean the beacon. Oh, we need a tool factory for it.
Consumption
Let's see.
capacity. Why is no? Oh, it's not consuming fuel. Okay, I'm gonna break this down then, because we don't need it anymore. It's just taking up space. Why do you put cables on top of... You are so weird.
Me? I'm weird. You take it back.
You're just putting weird stuff in weird places.
You take that back.
Everybody's weird in their own way. The sooner you realize
Yeah.
this, the better off you're going to be. Okay, that's up now. I can start putting stuff in there. So here we go. Logistics, Mark II. Oh, the pod's not returned yet. I've got a minute. I still remember when you saw the complete phase 2 with the 500 smart plates. You're like, we're not doing that. We're going to
Yeah.
do that later. That's too much. Ooh, we could do the awesome sink too. I mean, all of this stuff, I mean, with the exception of this one because of the rotors, are just trivial at this point. Basic steel production, we're going to need to get that up so we can get the framework. And steel and pipe and everything, it just takes forever. And miner Mark II, that'll be handy for getting more power generators up on our line. Oh, we can't do that until we have the steel production. Okay, so hypertubes are going to be on the back burner for a little bit.
Take out the biofuel out of our biomass burners.
No, leave those in there, because it will only use them for like emergency power. So if you look right now, the burning fuel thing, it isn't actually consuming any fuel. It's running at 0%. Oh, that's back now. Now I can start depositing things. There we go, bigger inventory.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
More criteria. So now I need criterium wire. A decent amount of it. Thankfully it crafts fast. 5 per stack. Just a reminder for anyone out there that may be lurking or whatnot, by all means hit the follow thing. It does help me out. Going for affiliate, I'm kind of right on that home stretch, so I would appreciate it if you've enjoyed what you see. Always an if.
Why an if? It's certainly an is.
It should be. But unfortunately, not everybody's
know.
with the program.
Yeah, but who isn't on the program doesn't have to turn in.
What?
Everyone that doesn't like it doesn't have to
Yes, doesn't have to watch.
does
Ooh, we're there. We got speedy boots. We just need 10 of the modular frames, which I think I can crank out really quick. No, I can't. Reinforced plates. Can't do that either. Oh my god, I suck at everything. Where are the screws being made at? Oh, there they are.
What do I do now?
Research.
No. Come to me, please.
You are... Okay, there you are.
What the?
Now you have to break it down.
Really, do I?
Yeah, just break it down and rebuild it. No. Press R. Remember, you gotta go on Zoop. There, that should give you a head start. This one does not like... oh, you're too close. Can you back up?
No.
I need you to move the car back a little bit because I can't make the ramp. There you go. Almost done. should be just about good now. Okay, there you go. You're gonna have to keep up with the road though, and I made it 3 wide so we can still have a train system or like get the hypertube up there once we get to that point. What have you done?
There was a chest down there.
Ah.
Thanks for building this.
No problem. I still need those reinforced plates. There we go. Oh, that's what I was missing. Well, I guess a bit of everything, to be honest. Perfect. Eight and 10. Bingo. Of course, now I think I need to go get more criterium. Yep, sure do.
Wait, I'm gonna bring you some.
That works. And power-wise, how are we looking? Not very good. Oh,
Why?
wait, no, we're just fine. We're absolutely fine. Because we're only producing 75 power right now. So, okay, we're right at the threshold where we're starting to have the other power plant kick on.
I'm nearly at our base now, so that means that when I've loaded up out all of this, I can go back to you and get you some criterium.
Nice. I've got 150 wire, roughly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the base nearly.
And hopefully this is going to be enough to get us our boots. We've still got 5 minutes or 3 minutes on that research. We need mycelia, nutrients. That's another one we need to work on. Same with quartz. Sulfur is not that important. Okay, so that's iron. That's iron. Got a lot of iron here.
When do we get to the part with the tickets?
We could technically do that now. So here's the problem. The tickets, in order to get them, you need to be like recycling stuff, which means constantly using power. Because you have to constantly have machines running. So up until now, like that wasn't even an option. We just would not want to do that. So we could now if we wanted to, but because we're still making all the low tier stuff, we're not really going to see a good payout quite yet.
I meant because of the coffee pot. I really liked it.
I really would like to get one of those. Right, 1 minute and 30
because
seconds.
it's just so much more chill.
Oh yeah. So I've got that. Wow. I'm trying to plan out the base. I'm trying to think of how I want this done.
I'm coming with the criteria in a few seconds.
Alrighty.
I'm just loading off my things at the base. Loaded off all my things at the base, coming back now.
Alrighty.
Oh, it can barely climb up the far.
Yeah, the next car gets much more horsepower.
Bro, it can barely climb up there. Now I just need to get speed.
3, 2, 1, boop.
New equipment unlocked.
Gimme, gimme,
Oh,
gimme.
36, 29, 23. Oh man. You can do that. You can do that, car. You can do that.
3 frames and
Yes.
3 rotors. That's not too bad at all. Well, 6, because I have to make you a pair.
There.
And then for these, I just need the reinforced plates. Nice. Yeah, the modular frames, that's going to be one of the really bad ones that takes all of our resources.
Okay.
I have Blade Runners. And yes, that's a plural, so now you have a pair as well. So much better. Oh, you didn't actually continue on the road. I thought you were going to keep building it.
No, I didn't. I was getting some things to our new base. I was filling up the first containers.
Ah, okay.
And I'm at the aquarium or how it's pronounced, I don't know.
You're at a what?
At the aquarium.
Oh, okay. Where is the concrete? There it is. Yeah,
Okay, they're all working again.
Oops.
Nice.
Alright, and I'm gonna keep going with the road. I mean, we really don't need to, but it is gonna help, at least a little bit.
drifting at this game.
Wow, I am way faster. Ah! He's gonna get me. Wow, I am faster than you. Here, hang
No,
on a
you
sec.
are not.
Hang on. Open a workbench, and there you go. I put your boots in there for you. You will be much, much faster.
Oh, where do I... Okay, on the body.
So on
Oh,
the
I am.
on the next
really.
update, they're making it so you have. Do you understand equipment slots?
Yes.
So so you'll have a spot for boots, a spot for face, or like 2 spots or whatever. They're making it a lot better.
Nice. But I like the car because it's so much fun to drive.
Oh, the next car is so much better. Okay, and we definitely need to start that next objective too. The steel production.
What objective do I have to do? And I'm gonna click it.
Okay. Yeah, that steel, because we need that in order to get like the next level of the good technology.
So what should I do?
Um, okay, see how we have milestone basic steel production?
Milestone, basic skill production, yes.
That's what we need to do.
What does it need? Oh, it needs a 1000. I'm gonna put some wire in there.
Okay.
Because we have some wire to spare.
Yeah, at this point, it's now just taking it out of the machines. See how much easier things get now? Now you can see, like, I wasn't kidding. We really will probably almost never have to make anything by hand unless we really want to. Whoa, my game just bugged out. That was kind of weird.
Are you sad now? Me.
No, I'll be okay. I didn't crash or anything. It just, like, got all jittery for a second.
Oh, your poor game.
Alright, I fixed the road for you, so it's going to be much easier for you to drive.
Thanks. We 300 concrete, yeah. I think we have got 300 concrete to spare, don't we?
Oh, yes. And I already picked up a bunch, so I have a bunch on me still.
Yeah, it's incredible how fast everything goes.
Oh yeah, you spend like 20 years and you accomplish absolutely nothing at the beginning of this game, chat. And then once you hit a certain point in the game, it's just progress flies by.
Right. Have you taken out some of the screws? Yet?
Very little. Maybe 200.
Okay, because I thought it was not working well, but it is.
Yeah.
They're coming in there. I like it. Should I do another production line for screws? Because I really need them.
No, not yet. The whole power thing. Once I'm done with the road, I'm gonna keep with the research and making an actual, like, our first factory.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, that works. Well, yeah. Okay.
You're gonna show me how to do it.
Well, unless you want to do it the same way we did the power, where you just kind of do it and then I come in afterwards.
We have some reinforced iron plates.
Those are getting made in the machine. I think I just picked those up a little while ago, though. I have like 100 of them if you need them.
Because I really need them for the
All right, on my way back.
modular frames. Yeah, I'm coming.
I wonder if I can ride on top of the car.
We can try
I
it.
should try that. Yeah. it's just a rock. It's hard to tell. Oh, you didn't want to drive?
I was too lazy.
And you wanted the what now? Oh, the plates. Yeah, there you go.
Would you be so kind and turn off your light because it's blinding?
Mm.
If that translates.
Yes. Turn yours on really quick. I don't see. Oh yeah, that's
from
not that
far
bad.
behind it's really.
Oh wow,
from
that's
far
weird.
behind.
It gets worse the farther
Right?
you are away.
Yeah, and that's why I said
Yeah.
if you could please turn it off.
Good to know. Thank you.
Problem.
Not a lot of traffic on the Satisfactory streams. Might not do that tomorrow. I'll still play with you though, but not. I might not do it on the streams.
Yeah, because I only find time at the evening. Other times there's no time, so yeah.
I'll do what I
Maybe you
can.
could play
I
it
mean,
on the.
it's a lot of
You
fun.
could play it on the evening or something like that. On the
Well, I wouldn't want
on the weekend.
I want you to. Oh yeah, on the weekends for sure. And then, like, I don't want you to have to wake up super early for school or anything. So I wouldn't want to play with you then. I mean, not that we couldn't if the situation came up, but.
I can't
All right.
because okay. Lord.
I would get too distracted and forget to go to school.
No. When would you decide to play? So what's your time?
I don't even know. It's just kind of random.
Because 6 o'clock your time is like 3 o'clock my time.
Oof, yeah, that's too early.
I can't just wake up at 6.
Oh no. Normally when I would play, it would be like 8 p.m.
For your time, it would be like
Or you mean morning?
5 a.m. my time. Yeah, morning. For you in the evening, it's 8 p.m. right?
Yeah, that's typically when I'll hop on. That's after dinner and everything.
Because no man, no, that doesn't work. I can't just. It's already so early. I wake up at 6 and I can't just wake up at 5. No, that's not possible.
No, I wouldn't do it either. No worries there. All right, we need more alien organisms.
We will find a way. The thing with the time zones is very annoying.
Yes. Oh, you already picked up all of the storage crates.
Yes, I did. That's everything at the other base.
All right. Tool
because
belts.
we said because you said we will move. So
well, I was. Well, I wasn't actually doing that. I started to build a base over here. I have the foundations laid and everything.
Oh. Yeah, you have to drive with the car. You can get everything into one load.
Well, there's still more than enough over here to work with. Oh, we do need to fix the concrete still. Remember how we weren't producing enough?
Yes.
So, if you come over here.
Yes.
Logistics Mark II conveyor belt. So now what you can do... No, you can't, because I don't have the parts. I need the plates. Hang on.
What plates?
Reinforced. I'm coming.
Oh, you need them? I'm gonna drop them you.
Yeah.
I only have 22.
That is perfect.
50. Sorry.
And you come over here. So both of these machines, if you remember from yesterday, are only producing at about 60 or 70% because they're not getting enough limestone. So you can come over here, conveyor belt Mark II, and upgrade that. And now they are going to get enough to bump up to 100%.
66%?
Oh, well, you have to wait until the ore reaches it. So now that the ore has just reached it, it's going to go ahead and do an update here in a second, and the percentage will start increasing.
71. 72. Yeah, it's going up slightly.
Oh, it's going to go all the way up to 100% now. Now it's fully being fed. So now the only thing you have to keep in mind, you should got to look over here, because now your output is more than your input. So now, I mean, technically what you should do is you would have to upgrade the entirety of your line, which means all of the reinforced plates. Yeah, now I got to make some more. But you upgrade that line all the way back, and that fixes all of our problems with the concrete.
Okay.
I needed the reinforced plates, which is screws and those. All right, give me screws. It's so nice having those made.
I'm gonna go for a sec, get me a glass and a little bit of coke, and I'm gonna be back in a few seconds.
Sounds like a great idea. I think I might do the same while it's crafting. Actually, yeah, get some stuff to craft before you head out. It's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Right. Let's see, what can I do? Some screws. I'm gonna craft. Oh, how much screws are in there? Yeah, not very much. Let's craft some screws then. Here in 5 minutes and 2 minutes.
Now I can finish upgrading the conveyor belts. No, I can't. Not even close. I got one segment. Screws. Wait, why can't I make these? Oh, it is the screws. It's gonna take a lot. Crap. Are there any bars being stored is my question. No, nothing is being stored. Those are operating at 100. That's operating at 100.
Picking up multiple fix-it
So
personnel
if this is
in the
putting
area.
out 15 a
Proceed
minute,
to
how
harvest
much is this
before it's too
taking?
late.
Oh, it's only taking 10 a minute. Okay, so that's an oversight that needs to be corrected. Where's this one going? Oh, I see what you did. Okay, you got rid of that altogether. That's 10, that's 15. So yeah, what we would want to do would be to add another one of these, but have it operating at half power. What is this? Oh, you built a... lookout tower.
I'm back.
Hello.
What have you been doing the time I was
Oop.
away?
Just looking and seeing what you did with the rods.
Did I do a good job with the words?
Yeah, there's one thing that, one problem, but it's nothing that you've done. It's more we can't fix the problem yet, and I'll show you once
What?
that. So you have your machine that's making the rods, that's going to make the screws.
Yes.
It makes 15 rods, but your machine can only handle 10. So eventually, it's going to cause a like a backlog, but that's not a big deal.
Then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete this one, this part here, and I'm gonna build a storage container.
Mm, yeah, you could do that, or what we can do is when the power gets to once we get the research, what we'll be able to do is actually edit the amount of electricity that goes to a building
Yeah, when we do the research, and that's
when we
not
do the research.
gonna happen in a few.
What do you?
I love it when you can just go there. Oh, you took all of the iron plates.
Yeah, I'm trying to make more right now, actually.
Yeah, yeah, no problem, no worries, man.
Wait, what did I just pick up? Yeah, I picked up iron. Oh, that's right, because I got rid of the ingot thing. All right, well, I'm going to be doing this for a while. I actually am, I think, a little bit overdue for a break. So I'm going to make a whole ton of iron ingots while I'm on my break.
Okay.
Let me actually put all of my stuff into storage. That way I can make as many as possible while I'm out. And then I want to use those to make the reinforced plates that are going to help with the concrete.
And then harvest this alien artifact.
Yeah, you might as well. I think they should all just respawn when we update the game anyway.
Yeah. So let's see. Now this stores up in the container, perfect. So if you want, we can take out the watts out of the container. Or could I? Hello, are you still there?
I'm here.
Could I do a splitter between the storage container and the constructor, so that the watts we don't need can get into the normal watt factory, so that we can get a little bit more.
Close. You just used the wrong words. I don't think you're looking for a splitter. I think what you're looking for is a merger.
No,
No?
a splitter to split the thing that.
I'm coming right over to you right now so I can see, because, visualizing it and all that stuff. Okay, so
So
here.
you build this. You take the storage container, do a splitter here. One part of the splitter is going here, and the other is going into the here, so that we can have a little bit more on this part.
Yeah, that would probably work.
Let's see. Oh, I don't want to delete all of this. Yeah, let's just delete this.
Well, what is this one? That is a merger. So.
Right, I could probably just do. Wait a second. It like. Is it? Am I able to do this? Let's see. Probably not right.
Oops, I don't have any plates anymore, so I can't build belts. Yeah, it looks like you got it, though. You're on the right idea. I mean, we're not even going to really need to do that in a little while longer once we get the research done, but it's good for you to practice it and understand those mechanics. All right, and I am making all of the iron bars right now. So I will be back from my break. Gonna do the bathroom, food, smoke thing, and I will see you guys in a sec.
Oh no, not the smoke thing. Snake.
I'm an adult. I can make bad decisions if I want to.
No, you can't.
I know. I'm working on getting better with it. It's just not a good time with me not having my medication or anything. It's one of those like, yeah, let's just get through this and then we'll work on quitting. Otherwise, I would just be making a bad situation even worse.
Don't call it like that.
Okay, I will be back in a little bit. plates. And it might actually increase our plate production as well. Or just our iron in general might even be handy. Hey, Sink, how are you, brother? Welcome for joining, or thank you for joining again. No, we're doing good. I'm actually playing a little bit of Satisfactory with Farty. I think I may make
Yeah,
this just a... No, it's Farty. I think I'm going to be making this like just a multiplayer world in general. So if you ever end up picking up this one and want to join in, be more than welcome to join, brother.
always remember that there are people that are griefing. Maybe not sunk, but maybe
Yes.
at all.
Oh, and Sink's over there talking to you, Farty. Wanted to know how you were doing.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. And you, Sunk?
Man, these things take so many plates. Yeah, I need to increase our iron production. I think this has been a nice crash course in what you want to get away from. All right.
Do whatever you want, man.
Oh, well, that was just me more or less just speaking to chat and letting them know what the problem is that I'm encountering.
You're never talking to me.
You double as chat. You can be chat too. There we go. That's what I was messing up. I need to get one more free spot. Actually, you know what? Here, let me just do that. Good enough.
I need a few iron plates. Yeah, I get it. We need to have more iron plates because I want to take some out of it and we only have 40 or something. That's just not
Yeah,
enough.
just not enough cutting it. What is this? Okay, there we go. Rods. Now, there we go. Portable miner. Not enough space in inventory.
That's okay, I hope this works. See, is it receiving enough?
Go. Miner Mark 1. We hook this up to electricity. Yeah, we're in the same world. We're building on the same resources and whatnot. It's definitely speeding up the progress quite a bit. None of the mechanics really change. You know, some add, you know, like only individual people can see the resources or anything like that. The game, it doesn't do that. Everybody's just all on the same field. It's nice. Logistics.
Yeah. Man, this doesn't work. It's the constructor gets a little bit doesn't get enough iron ones.
Girlfriend's talking to me. Oh, I was gonna say I was wanting to do something a little bit different today, because I had the boys over. I have a lot of housework that I need to do. So I'm gonna stay in the game is what I think I'm gonna do once I'm done with the stream, and just kind of like let you do your thing while I go and do some, you know, load the dishwasher and whatnot. And then I'll come back and join right back up with you.
Nick?
What?
You have to be more precise when you talk about the boys, because the boys can be your kids, but the boys can also be your close friends you're messing
Also
and
true.
partying with. So you have to be a little bit more precise. My boys, my kids, because my boys. If I hear my boys, I would think about my homies or something like that.
That's true. And you have to. That's one of the weird parts of the English language where you kind of have to use it contextually. But you're right. In order for clarification's sake, I should be using kids instead of boys.
Because
I know, right?
especially
Big brain move on
we
Farty's part.
Because actually, if you say I had the boys over, I get it. But if you say like it's really messy here because I had the voice over. You could think that you were partying or drinking or something like that.
True, true.
And yeah.
You guys know me. I am a party animal. No. Woo, we're doing shots. God, no. If you ever hear that word come out of my mouth, something has gone horribly wrong and you should call a therapist. We're doing shots, everybody. Line forms to the left. Woo, get in on this.
No.
No, not that kind of guy. Okay, so I think we can do actually is we can have both of these miners connecting to the same belt. Once we increase the belt speed, which means I need those.
May not even be that dump. Should I connect them? To what belt should I connect them?
Well, at first I need to get the reinforced plates, which means I need screws, because I need to upgrade the belt. If I connect two miners to the same belt, we're going to need to put a faster belt to handle all the product. God, my head is starting to...
Look at the chat.
I started to imagine you having...
I am the same. I have the same feeling. Yeah, I don't want Snake to have shots, especially. I can imagine him.
You are some special people. You're the best friends. So are you gonna listen? Are you gonna listen? What were we talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. Nobody needs to be subjected to that.
But you have been drinking in your 20s, right?
Oh yeah, I let's just say I got all of my drinking out of my system in my 20s and very early 30s. I have no interest in drinking like I did like that ever again.
But you drink some beer at time to time, right?
Oh, some beer, maybe like a rum and coke or something, but not like I did when I was younger. And you know what? Have fun.
Whoa.
Everybody needs to have fun and just enjoy themselves when they're younger. Don't take it too seriously.
What beer are you normally drinking? Because I only know that your beer is very watery.
Well, it depends on the beer. For example, during that time period, I was drinking the garbage beer, and I will admit that. It hasn't been until I've gotten older that I've really started to appreciate the more like the ales and the ambers and IPAs, stuff like that.
What is your favorite beer right now? I only want to know because, yeah.
Probably Lagunitas. If I drink
How
beer,
would
I normally don't. I normally do like liquor at this point because it's pretty rare. No. Most American beers are very low. 8,
like
maybe 12% tops.
that's not even that low. You know that, right?
Well,
Our
that
beer has
was
like 5%.
well, and that's normal. Normal American beer, 5%, 3%. That's normal.
You see, yeah, that's not the thing with saying it's watery. The thing with saying it's watery that that doesn't have much hop in it.
Yeah, that's like your Budweiser, Keystone, things like that. Stay away from that. That's the garbage American beer. You're not gonna like.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've got some standards. I'm German.
Yeah, Lagunitas though, you would like that one. That's more closer to lot of extra hops, a lot more flavor.
Thanks. I like that more.
Merger. Okay, so before we merge, we need to upgrade the line. That one's upgraded. That one's upgraded. Will he have enough? Yes. Okay, now I've got that increased. So now, if you notice, this iron isn't able to keep up anymore. It's going to gradually decrease because it's only outputting 60 a minute.
Okay.
So, just like you did over on the other side, we are going to tack on a merger. Sometimes these don't work if you build them on already existing lines. So bear in mind, keep that in mind. And then This one. Wait a minute. There we go. All right, now that should be good. It's gonna take a little bit because this one needs to fully empty, which it's, well, actually I could just do this. There. So that is now gonna be the normal flow rate for this one with the gaps in it. But once you combine that with this one, it fills up the belt just perfectly. So now we've doubled our coal, the potential for our iron output, I should say. This comes over here. No.
Man, there's nothing coming out of this one.
It takes it a second to start. Oh, wait. Why does it say there's an error? 60 iron ore per minute, mining 0. It is powered. What in the heck?
Man, no, no, no. I wanted to prank you. It was on standby.
Oh! I've done that. Always picking on me.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm just correct. You?
And Sync has a question for you. He was wondering your age, actually.
Yes, I'm 14.
So a lot of my viewers are going to be kind of about the same. Oh, I've got little clusters. I've got clusters that are my area, and then I've got clusters that are going to be your age. Okay, there we go. Now it's spitting out. Well, that's Germany for you, brother.
Yes, it's allowed. With 14, it's allowed to drink beer in Germany.
I mean,
so not with your parents.
And to be clear, Sync, there are places like that in the U.S. too. It's just not very common. The U.S. is all over the place with its laws. There are some states that if you're 14, you can have a beer with your kids or even invite your kids' friends over. As long as they're drinking with adult supervision, it is A-OK. And then there are other states in America where if you are under 21 and you even walk into a section of the store that has alcohol, alarms go off and people start yelling at you to get out of there. And yeah, so it's all over the place. There's no consistency.
So, where are you from? So, what's the minimum age for you?
In Arizona, or are you talking to Sync?
To Sync. Here's saying alcohol in front of your parents will get you killed. Yeah, that's kind of the same in Germany, but I mean, let's be honest. Some people just do it because why not?
It can definitely be the same in America too, especially if you go.
From India. From India.
Oh yeah,
okay.
oh yeah, I know India, yeah, for sure. Especially, there are definitely parents in America that are like Indian parents. There are definitely Indian parents in America. But yeah, you know, my family was. Well, I don't. My family was full of alcoholics, but for the most part. I didn't really go nuts with drinking. I drank, I think, a normal teenager amount. I mean, granted, I wasn't supposed to, but I was a teenager.
I mean, what would you do as a teenager?
Normally, you know, we just go over to a friend's house. In America, there's always somebody that has a brother or a cousin or something that's over 21, so you can always pretty much get alcohol if you need to.
It's like the same. It's like just the same in Germany, but the thing is, you're allowed to buy beer with 16.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, most American kids just, you know, they go and they party.
Wait a second.
Okay.
And I wasn't finished.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it is like you always got a friend. Like I've got a friend in my friend group that looks like 17, and you always get something without showing his passport.
Don't try that in America. Most places are very strict with their carding policy. You will have to, you know, you have to have an ID on you, And if you try, you can get arrested in America for trying to buy alcohol if you're underage. I would hope
What?
I would hope that most police officers would just be like, "Hey, stop being stupid, go home." But yay, police in
But
America, you might get a bad one. Okay.
America is that bad. Ah, it is. The video I watched yesterday was it displayed America as a pretty bad country.
Yes, and everything in that video, as far as I'm aware, is 100% accurate. And honestly, the cure to that problem is more people seeing that video. Oh yeah, no, drinking,
Well,
it's not really a thing for me anymore. I did it more because I was just young and a kid. But now that I'm older and I have responsibilities and things that I need to manage, I can't drink
for
like that anymore.
example, I'm at the highest graduating at the highest school in Germany. I have to look that I get through there. I can't just drink every day.
Yeah, you need to be, it's kind of like the same way with marijuana. I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with it, but
Oh, no.
you just need to have the appropriate balance, and that's with anything in your life, any substance, any hobby. You need to have it appropriately. But yeah, so lots of bombshells on that one for you, Saint.
But American, but you see, everything has to be balanced. But the only thing that doesn't need to be balanced is your work time. That's how the people say. Nah, it's okay if you work
That
10
work-life
hours a
balance.
day. Yeah, that's work-life balance.
Gotta have time for your family, and I think more people are starting to become conscious of that, which is nice. I mean, now I've definitely noticed a shift. When I first started working, when I was about your age, there was it was just do your job, shut up. We don't care about what you have to think. And now I've reached a point in my career where my boss will tell me something stupid, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Well, you need to do that, or I'm gonna fire you. Okay, fire me.
And he's like, man,
Yeah,
fine.
never mind. I don't want to do all that work myself after all. I mean, it's not. I can't really give it like a specific example, but every now and then you'll get, for an example, oh, somebody smeared crap all over the bathroom walls. Go clean that up. No, I'm not doing that. Well, I'm telling you, I'm your boss. I don't care. I'm not trained for that. That's hazmat. I'm not doing that. That's illegal. Well, I'm going to fire you. Good luck. Because there are 3 witnesses to this conversation and a security camera. Your ass is going away for a while.
Yeah,
And more people in America are starting to wake up to that. We don't have to take abuse as workers. Like, no, you want me to work? Fine, I'll work. But if you expect me to handle your abuse, nah, we're not doing that.
um, in Germany we've got something called Arbeiterschutz. That's basically saying, okay, you can't fire someone because of no reason. You have to give a specific reason, and if it's not a reason that is understandable, you can go fuck yourself.
See, and that can be. See, unions in America, that's more what a union would do. And thankfully, unions are starting to become more popular too. Just collective bargaining in general. Many Americans have been told that it's a bad thing. It's socialism. Socialism's evil. Ooh. So bear that in mind. It's a different mentality. Why isn't this working? It keeps saying my conveyor is too steep. You know what? Let's just scrap it all together. So that's probably the biggest thing I could ever tell you guys is know when to bite your tongue. There are times you will be taken advantage of. And as odd as it might sound to say, sometimes you have to be. Sometimes you're going to be, you need to just let it go. Don't get yourself worked up about it. but it can be taken too far, and that's what I would really encourage you guys to stand up for. Don't let somebody push you around too much. There we go. Now I'm getting it. This is the most absolute garbage setup I have ever done in my entire life. There we go. And now I actually want to upgrade all of these if I can. Take a chill pill, but not too many chill pills. Exactly. Then, otherwise, you start segueing into America's other problem, the opioid epidemic. All right, now I have all my supplies. Nope, not enough to make an upgraded conveyor belt, though. More screws. Yeah, that was one of the things that I was... no more adult stuff today? All right. Your last two brain cells are having a gladiator death match for existence? Farty, what is your favorite insult? Or what is your favorite way of insulting somebody without using swear words? Farty's still not back yet. All right, Sync. How about you? What about you? What's your favorite swear or insult without using swears? For me, and I actually got it on Reddit. Oh, I think you did, yeah. And it was, I was trying to think if it was you or not. I don't have the crayon, or the time, or the crayons to explain it to you. Love that one. Thank you, Reddit. All right, now we have to upgrade this one. Ah, not quite there. Letting you live was medical malpractice. Wow. That's brutal. It's good though. I like that one. Somebody on Reddit was posting into malicious compliance. And what was it? What did they say? They basically were able to write a bunch of scripts that automated their boss out of a job. Like all their boss did was run reports. And to be clear, if you ever find yourself in that situation, shut your mouth. Mind your P's and Q's, fly under the radar, write the scripts yourself. There's nothing illegal in the United States about writing a script to do your job as long as you are the one who wrote that script. There's actually people that have automated their entire jobs, come to find out. They make the papers every now and then in the States. It's all like, there was one guy that spent 90% of his time looking at cat videos on Reddit, and he literally wrote scripts to do his entire job, including getting coffee. They had a wireless coffee pot. He wrote a script so he would click on it, and it would start making the coffee like 72 seconds or something after he clicked it, which he had timed was just enough time to walk to the break room, and his coffee would be done filling up.
I'm sorry, I had to go for a few minutes. I've been going for, I don't know, 1 minute or something like that.
Ah, no worries. So the best way of saying that would be, I'm sorry I had to step away for a moment. Or I'm sorry, period. I had to step away for a moment.
For what? For what?
Oh, for like what just happened, what you did when you came back? That would be like the American way of saying it. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. What were you talking about?
Okay. I remember that.
I need to. That's what I need to work with for my younger son. Because when he was playing with his sister, he'd never, because of his disability, he's never had that interaction. And so he would just get up to go to the bathroom, and I'd be like, "Dude, you gotta help her out. She doesn't know what you're doing. You have to tell her I'm going to the bathroom. Hang on a moment," because I'm hearing her in the headset, just like, "Where are you? What are you doing? Hello." Almost
Okay.
done with this. I ripped up all of our iron, by the way. I'm starting to actually get
Okay.
an iron factory going.
Yeah, I've got oh god, how do you call it? The metal thing you get by the dentist to get your teeth
I
good.
don't know what that the technical term is, but we like the dental pick, I guess, the hook.
Yeah, the thing that is in your mouth and gets your your teeth
Yeah.
good.
And for this one, we want a merger because we want all of these lines to come back together. Right about there. Right about there. And right about there. So now we hook all of these up. Put that nice little curve to it. Is it going to work? Nope. So what you can do in that situation, guys, is delete the thing it's going to connect to so it prevents it from snapping. Get your curve, and then put down your merger. Oh, apparently I made these all Mark II belts on accident. Glad I caught that. And we get a power wing-a-ding over here. Oh, here's another thing I wanted to show you. Where are you at? There you are. Did you have to step away again?
No.
Okay. Yeah, come over here. I want to
Working
show
on
you.
something.
Oh.
I'm working on something.
Okay, you work on something. Or actually, what you can do is you could just tune into my stream. I'm awful with flossing. Sync. Absolutely awful. So, okay, if you're watching my stream, if you have a power pole and you just want to put it down, notice you can't actually put it down on top of the splitters and the mergers. It won't let you. But what you can do is if you select the power line thing, it will. So then you can put them up there and kind of save space.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. Wait, I have to go for a second.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of this one because we don't have enough splitters to actually use them all anyway. But the cool thing about this sync, seeing as I know you're probably watching, is this is modular. So as our demand for iron increases, we just plop down another splitter, plop down another smelter, and then connect it right up to the grid. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So those are all in there. Oh, I never told them actually what to produce. are doing 30. Yeah, so I'm going to have a positive balance going in there. And I'm going to take this, add a little bit of a curve. And let's put this one. All right, here, let's not make it too compact. There we go. Now we have iron bars being produced at a good speed. I do want to increase this belt, though. Okay, once this goes down a little bit further, we'll be all right. Perfect. Well, not quite perfect, but better. Technically, I would be a lot happier if we had one more tier of conveyor belt, but it is what it is.
Hello, Mr. Pliskens.
Hello, what?
I said your last name. Now
Wow.
I'm pretty formal.
I mean, it's not just necessarily for you, Sync. I mean, I got to keep in mind there may be other people that want to lurk or anything like that. Streamlabs doesn't necessarily update to show me everyone that's currently viewing, so I always just pretty much act like I'm explaining it to new people.
I've been pretty formal now. Does formal translate?
Yeah, formal. Formal being like professional,
Like, for example,
almost.
you talk to formal is like not formal is like hey man, hey buddy.
Hey, what's up?
And
How you
formal is
doing?
like hello Mr. Pliskens or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that formal?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Pliskin. My name is Farty. It's nice to meet you. I can do both. Which kind of is what helped me out career-wise.
What?
Being able to both relax when I'm, at work with my coworkers and everything, but then when I have to go into a meeting or something like that, I can flip a switch and, turn into a professional.
Where's all our iron gun?
Perfect. All of the iron has gone right over here. And I think I do need to put in one more smelter after all.
Oh man, what are you setting up there? Oh man, that looks good.
So now, yeah, this is...
Is it fast?
Oh, this is very fast.
And should I do another, should I do a splitter back there and do one for watts and one for, or two for watts and two for plates, because...
Not quite yet. I gotta see where we're sitting. Splitter. I didn't hold down control, so it wasn't lined up properly. This should be a Mark II. So, how do I want to do this? Nope.
Should I do another coal generator?
That might not be a bad idea, actually.
Good. Good, I'm going to build another coal generator. What do I need for it?
Rotors are the big one. There's still a tool bench over there if you get in trouble. And I think there's copper, but there's no iron nearby.
Yeah, if not, I'm just gonna drive back. Let's see if I can set it up. The one pump should be enough, right?
It might not be, actually. I think that's right about the cutoff, so you might have to make one more pump.
Okay, then see you in a bit.
Alright. Making progress. Whoa, what are you doing, game? What are you doing? And I want to get rid of some of these bases. There's like 100, or 1,000,000 item build limit, or 2,000,000, something like that.
The game.
Oh yeah, in the game.
That's not high.
Mm-mm.
Is it high?
No, not that high. I mean, you're not going to hit it unless you start building like cities. So we're going to be fine.
Do you think that there's going to be a higher thing that you can build more?
I don't know on that one, actually. I don't think so. Okay, so that's going in there. And now how do we want to do this? I'm thinking... Well, first things first, we need stairs.
Man, what did you do there? It's going down. I'm just... Man, what the hell?
What?
On the path, there's just a drop.
I didn't finish the road. I thought you were going to finish the road.
No!
Why do I got to
thought
do
you
the
were
road?
gonna finish it.
I told you I'd get you a head start.
No, because you're the I'm gonna finish it guy. Because I mess up everything.
Alright, we go there. And then we go here. Go here. I don't think that's high enough. Let's find out. Nope. And one of you.
Fuck. No. Oh. Get me out. Let me. Oh god.
The sound of winning. We're totally offloading all the boring stuff on each other. You're absolutely right. No, you build the road. I don't want to. I built the last one.
But you're the guy who builds all the roads, so not on me.
I've built one road.
Yeah. Now you're the road guy.
Now I'm the that's all it takes apparently. Now I'm the road guy. Okay.
The one coal machine isn't working.
The extractor?
No, the one coal thing. One how is it called? One coal generator.
Oh, that's a good thing.
No power.
Okay, that might not be a good thing then.
Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dismantle it like this because I had this bug. Happen to be.
All right. So now.
Nope. No power.
See, and now that you've actually kind of gotten into this and you understand how all of the different pieces work, you can come over here when I'm done, see what I've done, and understand it now. Whereas before, like Sync, probably it took him a little bit of time to kind of piece together how all of this worked. I'm assuming. Don't want to put words in your mouth.
I don't have the voters for it.
that's right. That one takes what, 10, I think?
Yes. Got 3 voters on me.
Now, how do I want to do this?
I'm actually able to craft these. Okay, that's not even that bad.
Let's do... I don't want to put them all the way on the edge. Ooh, that's way too close. Organization, and for here we want splitters.
No, what? Actually, no. That's dumb. Let's see and let's look.
And now we need electricity. Nope. There we go. You go right. There. Whoops, wrong button. 2 more constructors. I'm just creating a little bit of a gap. Wait, did I just do that wrong? Yeah, I did. What do you think I picked it to... Oh, yeah. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. You figured it out already. Just don't listen to anything I say.
Ooh.
Sink. He's giving me crap. He's like, I figured it all out on my own. You think I listen to anything you say? He's figured me out pretty well.
I didn't.
You weren't able to figure it out? Well, I mean, it is kind of a lot to... Especially if you're not used to gaming, or you're not familiar with a lot of the concepts. It could be pretty difficult.
Familiar with gaming, have no problem with that. I've been gaming since, I don't know, I was 4 or something. I played my first Minecraft before or something like that.
What's your dad normally play? I know you said he played.
Yeah, he plays, yeah, just the normal stuff, Mario and
Okay.
some, yeah, just the normal stuff. Nothing like super fancy things on his old Nintendo, something like this.
Oh wow, he still has a Nintendo. Cool.
Oh yes. What do we have? We have the Super Nintendo and or what was the other one called? The purple gray one.
Oh, GameCube.
No, not the GameCube.
Purple and gray. Purple and gray. That's not the GameCube?
No, I don't really know how it's called.
Is it a
sorry.
Nintendo?
Yes. But it's not the GameCube.
Okay. Let's see, there was the Dreamcast. That was a good system. I wish it would have done better. The Wii, the Switch. I was really hoping the Ouya would take off. So one thing you have to remember, Sync, is that Farty actually doesn't run dual monitors like I do. So he's not able to see the chat as readily. So that's one of the reasons I've been trying to kind of give him the heads up.
Super Nintendo, yes, Super Nintendo.
Oh, Super Nintendo, yes.
The thing with the 2D Mario on it. Like the very bad Mario. Mario Kart.
You shut your mouth.
No, the graphically bad Mario Kart.
Okay.
The graphically bad.
I'll give you that.
I love Mario Kart.
Okay, so we got 2 things of plates and 2 things of rods going right now.
I actually love Mario Kart. I love it. It's so fun.
I don't like the new one. I don't like how they, instead of it being random what pickups you get, I don't like how certain pickups you can only get in certain places. Like if you're in last place, it's the only time you're ever going to get the little bullet thing.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't like that. Let's keep it random. It's more fun that way.
The feeling when when you're in first place and then you get the
the red.
and then you get the rocket. It's just the best feeling in the world.
Let's see what else.
See that?
Oh, the shrooms. What if I put it? I think I want to go here. There we are.
You know what? I'm
Chicken
actually
butt.
gonna deconstruct the first one because it doesn't work, and maybe just construct a new will work.
Well, you might want to come and see what I've been up to. Oops, I did that backwards, didn't I? No, I didn't. Logistics, mergers again. Your parents are gonna freak when they see what you've built.
They're gonna, but I'm not gonna show it until we're nearly at the end, because then they're gonna freak.
See, and that's the problem with anytime you will ever in your entire life take up a big project like this, it's never done. You'll never finish. So try and get into the habit instead of just finding a good place to end. A lot of people do that. They just don't. They find it hard to let go. You know, especially in video game design, you find that a lot. People just want to keep adding things and never actually finishing the game. And okay, I need to take it right to this line. And then do the same thing in reverse on this one so I can get my nice 90-degree angles. And of course I'm out of plates now. Oh, what a coincidence! There's a factory that makes them. Just like that. So now we have a nice and compact, easy to follow rod and plate factory. Ta-da! Well, I mean,
set up the not working coal machine. The coal machine is working.
nice.
The one that was always giving us headache.
Yeah, see, there's definitely American families that would do that as well.
What?
Well, he says, you know, if he showed his family this, they would talk about all the time he wasted doing this. That's how I grew up. That was my grew up sync. Well, video games were a waste of time. You know, why are you doing this? You know, you should be out doing something. Well, why don't you just leave me alone and let me do something that I enjoy? I don't bother you when you're sitting on the couch watching football. You know, I don't say, you're just lazy. Why don't you go outside and play football with your friends?
You're gonna get beaten.
Yeah, you just look at me, like I was stupid. Well, guess what? That's how I look at you when you tell me my video games are stupid. Because you're just an idiot. Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. Sorry, a little tangent there. I'm kind of, that's a hot button issue with me, Sync. I don't like it when people put down other people's hobbies. Um, there's no reason for it. I mean, if
My
some,
parents don't see video games as a hobby.
eh, and I can understand that. I mean, coming, from being a parent, um, it's definitely not where I would want my kid to spend all of his time. And if he was playing games, I would want them to be games more akin to this one.
I mean, me as a parent, I wouldn't have any problem if he plays War Thunder or something like that because it's not that violent. But I would have my problems with Five Nights at Freddy's or something like
Yeah, like
that.
Five Nights at Freddy's, or I wouldn't want him to play like Doom or anything like that.
Doom isn't even that bad.
Well, it's not that it's that. Well, there's some gore in it, which they're a little too young for the gore, and then the subject matter. They they don't understand Nazism. They don't understand any of this stuff. So I would need to put all of that into context for them, explain to them that it's bad, and even then they still might not even. It's just not an appropriate game for them. They're not at the age or mentality level.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My dad said, "Do you really want to play?" So when I got the F5C in War Thunder,
Mm-hmm.
he said like, "Do you really want to get the F5C? I mean, you could buy a game for the money. Like I don't know, you could get some from. I have no problem with you getting a game that's um, minimum age 16 or 18 because I don't know, it just feels better to play a game
Yeah, I mean,
instead of buying something in a game." And I thought like, yeah, you may be right, but let's be honest, if I enjoy this game and I've been playing it for a year now, why can't I spend these $60
yeah.
on it?
I mean,
Because I never paid anything.
it's obvious that you're committed to the game, so the money's not just going to be going to waste or anything. Yeah, there you go, Sync. Just tell your dad to go play Candy Crush and leave you alone.
Should I take some oh god, I always forget it. How's it called? Should I take some canithium with me, or how it's called?
Carterium, you're never going to use it. Actually, what we need to do is finish the basic steel production for the rotors.
Yeah, I'm coming back right now.
So now what I could do, actually what I'm going to do, is I'm going to join both of these two up on the next floor. And this is going to be making our reinforced plates. I just have to keep this stairway going.
Our factory looks good.
You know what? No, I want to leave that there.
All in all, our whole game looks good.
Yeah, everything's going great. We're doing a phenomenal job on this one. We're not letting everything like get out of control. Like it does a little bit, but then we're right there just bringing it right back. And it's working out beautifully for us. Yeah, just the fact of you going over there and setting up that power plant, that saved like an hour's worth of time.
What, me just going back there? Or
Yeah, because I would have had to drop what I'm doing, make all of those, like the rotors and little extra parts that you would have been out of, go all the way over there, build the thing, get it all set up, then come all the way back, get all the stuff that I was using again, and then resume my work on the tower.
what? Okay, and why isn't the one smelter working?
It probably doesn't have any ore because I took both iron
No,
inputs
you didn't
away.
configure it.
Oh, did I
It's
not?
working now.
Okay, thank
No,
you.
you didn't. It's now working. Okay, that looks good. Down there. And what have you been doing up there? Let's see. I want to figure it out by myself. Okay, these
No, by all means, go
iron
ahead.
ingots are coming up there. You're splitting them in two, doing two constructors for watts, I think. And you know what I just realized? You didn't connect one constructor to the merger.
Oh, you're right, I didn't.
Okay, now this is, and the other one is probably plates. Yes, nice. Looks incredible. What are we getting then? Getting
Well,
them. Ah,
now I am going to work on making the reinforced plates on the next level
and
up.
where does the iron come from? It's Mark II belt, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And because you're gonna do another one, should I look that I get another iron setup?
Actually, at the moment, if you could work on getting the resources, especially the steel, would be a big one.
Deal.
Like for the research, I think is probably what we need most of right now.
What do you mean steel?
So you see on our
Oh,
research, basic steel production milestone,
yes.
we haven't unlocked
Oh,
the
yes.
ability to make steel yet, so we need to work on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's see. We've got 130 motors left. I can make 8 right now with my resources.
Inspector Farty, right? Look at you, man. You've gotten so good at this game. In 2 days, you're pointing out my mistakes. Well done, good sir. Well done.
See, but that's the kind of thing you want to see because now you actually know that I have been that I've
Understanding
been
and paying attention.
that I've been understanding, that I've been paying attention, and that I basically could play this game on my own if I want to.
Hmm.
But it's not fun alone, I think.
So you don't think you're ever going to be able to play this one, Sync? Oh, probably not until after you move out. Well, I guess if anything, just know that the offer's always out there for you. You'd be more than welcome to join in at any point. No, I
Isn't
mean,
it better for him when he joins in that we do another world with him? Because
uh,
has learned everything we did.
so it's kind of a mixed blessing. So, especially when streaming, you have to be mindful of everyone else's work because okay, if it's just you and me, yeah, I could ask you, would you mind if we just restarted? Most likely you would say no. But if you get a bunch of other people on here that have made really nice, amazing, intricate bases or whatnot, they could be pretty committed to it. They might not want to get rid of it. So, you don't want to necessarily even plant the idea of just wiping at the first sign of having a new person.
And
Oh no, dude, I wouldn't want you to spend $60 on a game either. I get cheap games. And normally when I do get games, they've been out for a while. I try not to get any of the new $60 things. That's what I was doing. I need to make the plates. Not enough screws. Oh, I didn't make screws yet. That's going to be a problem. Or do I just want to keep it here for right now and let this all build up? How much power am I using? I guess I really should look at that first.
no, you don't. I've set up. We had one coal generator working. Now we've got 3 working. So don't worry about the power.
Production. Yeah, we're okay. We're using a little less than half.
See, I said it.
All right, how am I going to... Ah! Gravity.
But he's a bitch.
Hey, if NASA can't figure it out, what chance do I have? You're scientists, for Pete's sakes. Okay, so let's go
You're a
get some screws.
scientist.
Nah, no, I wouldn't say a scientist. I'm educated. I mean, and there's always more room for more education.
See, now there's the question: what does educated mean in America?
Oh no, here we go.
I
That's
mean,
fair. Like this word means nothing. I don't think this word means what you think it does, Snake. But
so
no,
you're
I've
going to
I've
bed.
got I've got
Well,
some college. I've got a healthy curiosity. If I don't know something, I'll go out and look it up. And I think that's kind of where
yeah,
everybody ought to
important.
be. How much longer do you have online today?
Me,
Yeah.
I have to go in 5 minutes.
Oh, like
I really do. I'm 1 hour in past where I should start gaming.
you want to just go now so you don't get in trouble?
You know what? I am nearly finished with that. I'm gonna finish it.
Okay. Cleaning all this up. Let's just see here. I will share a photo. I took on Discord. Check it out. Okay, will do. What were we just talking about, Farty? Sorry, my memory just crapped out. Oh yeah,
Educate.
just the education levels in America. Like, what is considered an educated American?
That's right. But I think you're
Milestone
educated.
reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An additional
Let's
project
see.
part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
Oh, is that you? Have I not added you to the Discord yet? Did you want to be Sync?
Hey man, I have to go now. I'm so sorry.
No
But
worries.
we're
Thanks for
gonna
the game
play
this morning.
sometime soon, I hope.
Yeah,
You can always switch to this game if War Thunder is not working out for you.
I think that's probably what I'll do. If we're not getting the viewers on War Thunder, I'll switch over to this. Okay, you are in Discord. Invite to Den of Snakes. Yeah, because it says invalid invite on my thing, so I think it may have expired, or I invited you to a channel and then deleted the channel. But just to be on the safe side. Alright, so these...
Okay, then I will
So
see you,
you're off.
Snake.
I will see you later. I'm not going to continue too much longer on this world. Don't worry, I'm not going to mess up all your stuff. I'm just tearing down all the stuff we're not using anymore.
What are you doing right now?
Just breaking stuff down. Like all the machines that we're no longer using because I just, changed all the iron stuff. So get rid of that. That way we save the power. Gets us a couple extra frames a second. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, these were just
Okay.
making the bars. I don't need
Then I will see you
All right, man.
tomorrow. Maybe on War Thunder, maybe on Discord, maybe on Satisfactory. I don't know. See.
All right, brother. I'll see you later. Look at that. So much more room now.
Actually, I wanted to tell you something. I've been playing this game for 13 hours now, in 2 days.
Not bad. Wow, that is actually quite a bit of playtime for 2 days.
It is, right? See you.
See you, man.
Bye.
Okay, so I do have screws. I don't think I'm gonna need this though. Ooh, I almost killed all of our power by deleting that power line on accident. On your phone? That's a good picture. Did you use any special lighting or you just happened to get lucky? It's an amazing photo, dude. Yeah, this can go. And I'm actually going to wrap this up here in just a second as well, by the way, brother. I've got so much work to do now that the kiddos are gone. But, you know, the dishes and all that piled up. Ah. Okay, copper. See, this isn't producing at maximum efficiency either. We can worry about that later. What we could actually do is turn... Ooh. There's two of them. We can turn this entire section over here into like a little copper processing area. And then, like right here, all of the ore is being brought over there. We don't need that. We just need the finished product. Yeah, now that we're upgrading this base, we can get this working really nice. Yeah, see, that's not producing remotely enough. And now we've got all these extra power poles that don't even go to anything. Oh, wow. 3-year-old phone. You were able to pull that up. Well, I guess, you know what? Yeah, we had pretty good phones still 3 years ago. In my head, I'm stuck back in, you know, like, oh my gosh, it's got a 1 megapixel camera. That's amazing. You can barely even see any pixels. So half of my mentality is still back in those days. Yeah, this is gonna look sharp when I'm done. I've just got to kind of figure out, because those plates are gonna have to now go up 2 floors technically. Well, maybe I'll just sit on it tonight, think about it. Yeah, see, look how much smaller our footprint is. I literally just disassembled half of the base. And now, instead of it being this huge area that takes up like an acre, now we've got just this tiny little, you know, we just go up. Definitely don't need to be carrying all of that. It'd be nice if we could find the alternate recipe for this stuff. Oh, there is an alternate recipe for that, though. I just need the copper wire. Yeah, so we'll have to rebuild all of the copper stuff. I think that's going to be the next thing that I'll work on tomorrow. I'll rip out all the copper. I'll get it in a, you know, building kind of like this one. It's not going to be quite as big because we don't need as much copper. Oh, the S9s. That's not bad. Wasn't it was it the 10 or the 11 that was blowing up? I remember that. Okay, so I need more plates, more wire. That's not plates. I'm just gonna load up the whole damn thing. Doesn't matter, we have unlimited power now anyway, so I can technically just let this run and idle, and we'll come out ahead. Get everything back in no time. Alright, so now we're gonna go over here. We'll plop in all of this except for 2. Running at 100%. What about the research? I'm just kind of trying to get an eye over everything, see where we sit, so that tomorrow when or tomorrow if I hop on with Farty, we know exactly, you know, what direction we want to go. Was that the 7? Wow, okay. I feel so old now. It was so long ago. Back in the before times. don't really need to get into these yet. These can be useful, especially if you want to, scale a cliff or something like that. You can ride on your, well, I think you might have seen me use them every now and then. You kind of like skid across your power lines. Not enough of those, not enough of those. It's like a gun, but it sucks. Oh, the new updates for this, by the way, Sync, are going to be amazing. The next one, we're getting all kinds of new firearms and different bullet types, like incendiary, explosive, shotgun rounds. The gun gets the actual rifle gets a larger magazine, so I think 5 additional rounds, as opposed to only having 10. And then the rounds, instead of stacking in, I think it was 100, now they're stacking in 500 or 1,000. That is too cramped. That is too cramped. Let's get rid of that. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Now that looks nice. And then we'll put one of these down. Just like that. It looks like a girl's thumb. Nah. Nails are a little long. Do you have a bruise on your nail, or is that just the lighting? It looks like a little bit of like a bluish purple there on the tip. That is an amazing photo, though. I wonder if you can turn that into a, you should try and, well, let me get another look at it. Yeah, you could absolutely turn that into an iPhone wallpaper. Or just the phone wallpaper in general. Okay, now I need a craft bench. What if... No, because that puts it up too high. I don't want to do that. What about... Let me get the man back. I'm hoping I can fit it. Aha! Here, and then back here we can have the craft bench. Nice and condensed. We can add some lighting here. Add a little truck stop right here, something like that, so we can drive this thing around, pick up our supplies. Yeah. What else can we do to optimize our layout? What even are you? Oh, he never... Haha, see, now talk about not hooking stuff up. Farty, farty, farty. I might actually do the same if you don't have any objections. That's better than Grumpy Cat. Well, alright, jury's still out on that. Nothing's better than Grumpy Cat. Ooh, that's far. Still alive. I'm just going to put this one in there. That's going to keep doing its thing. That's going to keep doing its thing. I think I'm good. I think I'm just being too nitpicky now at this point. See, like all of it, we could save half of this by just running it the other way. Instead of, I mean, it's making, because all of this concrete is coming from over here. So there's no reason for it to go all the way over here and then double back. That's another, well, to be fair, this is one of Farty's first constructions. You know what I want to do? I know what I want to do. I want to look for limestone again. Yeah, see, I've got another iron node here. Actually, should use that instead for the same reason. You know, why am I running conveyor belts everywhere if I've got iron right here? So, yeah, see, look at this. This is where it's actually coming from. Oh, another iron node. All right, let's see. So one here. Perfect. Yeah, we got enough. I just got to make it happen. Cool. All right, brother. Well, I'm probably going to be playing a lot more War Thunder tomorrow than this, because yeah, jump into this. It did ding the viewers a bit, and especially with me being right on the edge of getting affiliate. Yeah, it's like eight more followers, and then just a little bit more of the time streamed, and I'm there. All right. Well, I am going to head out, though. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Sing? You good? And anyone else out that may be lurking, by all means, hit the follow thing. It does help me out. Doesn't cost you anything. Gets me just that little bit closer to actually getting paid to do this. But, all right, Sink, you have a good one, brother. I will see you, well, I'll be on bright and early tomorrow. See whenever you decide to drag yourself in here and see what kind of mischief we can cause. You have a good one, brother.